Renegade. Man when afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest on you, not obliged. Yeah, man. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Night. Worldwide. Yeah, man. All right. So, me see, we'll run through some of the Finsac report. I've run through some of the report. And it's a goddamn disgrace. Yeah. Me see, somebody sent me a thing where it's a goddamn disgrace. But, oh no. JLP. Oh no. When we run with these things, I want to put up all kind of things that the people have had. And when we run through the report, we say from 1981, when they start the arms out, so now we leave the bank them for free to do them kind of little things. But I'll show you some little things, you know, people have to show this. That's why I'm telling you, say you can't follow them and them PR. And them beard. Them cause them ain't long. And I know they can't show me Omar Davis thief or center or something because Finsac, it does farm. Yeah, for the meltdown, for you know the liquidation and all kind of things, and straighten out something, right? I'm gonna say a lady in the paper. You know the lady I say, I know, you know, like them not get no satisfaction. Yes, she don't get no satisfaction. I'm gonna show that too. But she'll say, you know, must say father or husband must borrow some money, and what them do, you know, cause the same one they were draft for the Finsac report, you know, you know. In must share all and now some of them company where go back, them use the people them title and borrow the money, you know. Yes. But she say you have a JLP buy one of the house. Somebody will buy the house. So one of my police brethren called me and asked me, I say, if me yes, say Vaz buy out. No, you can't buy. Listen, as long as film father no mix up or him no mix up or what have you, somebody have the money in my buy it, but not you are get it. And then them come and the woman say in the paper. I mean, I talk the report, I say, a popular PMP, some family of film buy a property or something. Family. You ready to it I said. If you know what you do, but this never have nothing to do with the finance minister, nothing at all. But they tell them that long time. Now, them show me a youth, I say, every time we in a trouble, them do have a Finsac, we don't move on, no can't move on because see, I'm going to default on his loan. The 31 million, short to, you know. And them come back, them borrow the same thing with them come back in and them go back now to IMF now. Same like how them default on the loan, I saw them default on them loan. They make money and it costs made long in the 90s. Start from 1981. Sarah come in 80 by 81. You show the bank them operate. And when you look at them, a shareholder, you know, all of them in a shareholder in the thing. So them block it out, most of the report because if you see it now, you get so upset and mad. Them block it out. After we spend so much money. And them run pan this and the pan. Finsac, and one bag of people chat one bag of foolishness. You must do tabloid. The government have to act. You understand? But who do this act? Because you couldn't blame the government of the day. When them have to deal with the one of them bad debt. By the way, for SSL, we make it unique. So when you mix up this, I say them put the paper today, so 185 million might cost, and the people don't get back a cent yet. 1 cent. And this back. So I can go through something, learning channel on your side and what I like. See? Them not get back a cent. And this costs even more. 680 and 700 million. Cars, they don't get back no money yet. And we still, because we are come from the meltdown days, you know. Before that, you know, he was part of that. He was part, you know. And them give him back license to operate SSL. Change the name and operate SSL. And one entity do so much damage again. One. Back in the days, every bank will be a bad practice. We're going to dissect some of it, you know. Let me start my show.
We in lump sum, we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We in lump sum, we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm gonna my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the glamour. lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical theater. Put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.
Yes, man. As we said before, when them have a farm Finsac, you couldn't go talk about you blame Omar Davis and blame what known is a meltdown in the country. But the SSL now, here's the difference. I don't like where you draw something that's the government, him did a mix up in a them thing, but Andrew owns himself. I get pay money from SSL. Him alone get pay out. Inside trading, I'm gonna know where him get the money from all kind of things, make money from SSL. And they rob the people them their money. Front of our eye. And where Andrew owners use over the me no know who he might try trick. Him just come out, him that goddamn disgrace. He come out and depend, we do the most and we do this, and him can't find one thing where him do. The run and tell lie and one bag of foolishness. Nobody know that with him again, you know. That now work man for their prison. There's a pay money laundering and all kind of things. No joke about it. Not to worry about it. Now me look on some of them Finsac report right away because I know some things I'll put up I want to read through a couple of them. Right? I could just look through a couple of them. Which is the blaze thing I want to, or I should have turned a blaze thing. It's a turn. Alright, so Finsac report. Let me look on some of them things. 10. Look on this. Open them up to the people, them can't see good. Right? 10. Let me see this. So we can't see them with self in a people. Yeah, I'm going to see that one. In the 80s, all right, let me see this. So we say these restrictive measures in, okay, becoming number one, yeah, continue in the late 80s. Okay, so this I'll show you down this. I don't want to read before this. I'll put my notes in some things. All right, let me see this. All right. It will show me some things that so I have put them in a order that when you get a bit of understanding of them. The lending period there. Alright, see there? Can't I show you say that one from the 80s? Yeah. It continued through the late 80s. See the restrictive measure continued through the late 80s. Note that in the 1986, the cash reserve ratio was increased from 15 to 20%. Further, this period was marked by several and frequent changes to the interest rate. So the interest rate mash up the place and all kind of thing that the central bank established for saving deposit and prime lending. It was also noteworthy that during this period, institution without any prior history in commercial banking, in the 80s, the people became involved in this financial intermediary activities. In the 1981, the First National Bank of Chicago was occupied by Jamaica National Building Society. 1981, cheap for your thing, yeah. 1981. I see, I tell you, I don't get start, man. 1981. So them never have no, like them not train up properly and what have you, and them do, I can tell you, just let it go. See that in 1984, the Royal Bank of Canada was purchased by Jamaica Mutual Life. And this me talk about Mutual Life Insurance Society. And in 1986, Central National Bank was acquired by local investors, including them, Dan Crawford, all of them. See? See that further in 1988, the Eagle Commercial Bank was established by a wholly owned local merchant bank. Similar development also occurred with establishment of merchant banks. Example, in 1984, Blaze Trust was acquired by local entrepreneurs. In 1987, Partner Finance was set up by local entrepreneurs. That are them. And go look upon them as some JLP operative them. Yes. And in 1989, Corporate Merchant Bank was established by new owners of workers' savings and loan. So you see when I talk about people from 81, you see all them things, you know. And you see, you know, only them are garbage, you know. Them are garbage, you know, people. Because when them people run out, when you see on the screen, yes. So from 1981, go right back. So see, I got, what am I saying, forgot 31 million at the time. The man default on him loan. It helped him melt down too, you know. Him default and about not forgot nothing. You forgot you default on the loan. You take the money, you not pay it back, you default on the loan. Some that say, boy, I couldn't pay this interest with him default. Him have 31 million default on him. Allow them to do this. All who know nothing about banking, them could have come in and do this. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Them goddamn disgraceful. And then them do PR and blame Omar Davis and blame the PMP. When you have the country, run it down in Iraq. And them come do the same thing with SSL. And drop one shares of the SSL. You know, so them give money. And them come and them blame, you know, Omar, you remember the meltdown, the financial meltdown. You see where it come from, people? That's why you think they never want to release the finding of this Finsac. And you have people that say, remember when I just listen to who talk, you know, you borrow money so you couldn't talk for the whole Finsac. And your money go up, I borrow money. And if you borrow money from any institution now, like when them have a loan shark in some loan shark in institution in Jamaica. When I said them to ban, people borrow 10,000 and we look them more $1 million. It did it right now, but you go borrow it and I like them only and take it in. You for watch them interest rate and watch what them are doing. See, I go allow this to run. Because him to have money and secure loan and everything. See, and I'm my word. Not my word. See it right in front of you there. Right in front of you. So this show you the behavior of them. Let me move this. Put up a next one. See how you, let me put up a youth here. I don't know him. Somebody say he's a JLP blogger. Yeah. But here what the youth say. Here what the youth say. Yeah, so. See me, I'm going to put him up here, so. Them, look what I'm saying now. Every time we, the JLP in trouble, we gone for a Finsac. We in office for 18 long years. Why wait until now to release Finsac? Move on. To release. Move on. Move on from what? When we, now, sir, can't move on. Let me take him off from my screen too. Yes, somebody, when they put up that, them says that one of them JP blogger. You know, will you move on from what? The PMP are called for some, give some accountability and do something because they're not driving Finsac. You see, they are called feet right now. Or they move on to what? Let me say the next thing with this Finsac thing again. Yeah? Right? It has show, may I tell you, it show up a lot of things, you know. I get some things from them, you know. Yeah? All right. Let me show you if we establish in the interim. Let me see this page where it's 17, 18. Let me see this 14. All right. Let me put up a page here. See? So in the 80s, them really get to it. So I'm going to put up a next page. Because when I see the thing, you know, a part of the report where I put up back on the seat for yourself. You know. Yes. When I turn up, we put up the whole light one time because you know it go, but we just take out something. Yes. With the God, so when I can't see it, you know. Because see yes at all. Yes. Because see this too. The factor contributing to 1997 financial crisis and management commercial. See there? Management, that commercial bank. In the 1970 period, the foreign commercial bank operating in Jamaica all had comprehensive program for work training in the 70s. All worker employed by these banks receive on-the-job training. In addition, many middle and senior level workers were trained at overseas branches of the parent bank. Moreover, at times, senior level professionals with specialized skill were drawn from other overseas branches to work in the Jamaican subsidiary. The advantages of being part of the international network of banks also meant that if there were critical shortages of highly qualified staff in Jamaica, the local subsidiaries could resort to hiring workers from other companies. I will more continue this. So you see it in the 70s, but here that them change up this network. These practices allow for significant cross-fertilization of skills. Like Mandy in the 70s. So you have to train them thing there. And inculcated operating practices that were of international standard that are back in the 70s. With the unprecedented increase in numbers of deposit-taking institutions. During the year 1984. So, say I go open the floodgate, that you can come in and you can see how them start from them institution to 92. Demand for management workers with specialized training and experience in the banking industry soared. At the same time, there was a limited number of available trained staff since the foreign bank were unable to train the quantum of workers required by the growing need of the industry in the timely manner. So in the 80s, some of them come out now, to them make the local them get greedy. Say, I go open the floodgate and them start farm them own thing. See? In addition, the newly created local financial intermediaries, which did not belong to an international network of banks, did not have ready access to pool of highly qualified staff. They resorted to poaching workers from foreign commercial bank or hire an experienced staff. Further, the newer local owned commercial bank. I remember the whole of them in the 80s now gone in a banking, you know. But hide them money in a drugs and that kind of thing. Did not place much emphasis on training. You hear it? This is what mash up this and everything. Hey, as was the case of the foreign commercial bank, their preoccupation was with merely securing an immediate supply of functioning workers. So them just put some people there and them start doing bag of foolishness. These factors all led to delusion of marginal expertise in the financial system. You want to see this? The period 76-79 also marked a double-digit inflation. So, to 1996, double-digit inflation. So, the whole of the 80s, you have double-digit inflation. So, you can't say, and the inflation of the 90s make this to this. And the inflation. Them and them bad flat practice and all kind of things. Okay. Go through. So, I want to see this too. So, say I go let in a bag of people with them, and them hold a bag of bank no and do one bag of foolishness. Say I go himself. No pay back fee money. And the cards about like this. And then enough for the JLP, them where you sit down there. When them draft it and I talk about Finsac, you know. Remember, you know, Omar David say 5 of them, I drop that. Because I'm going to finish with this, but I drop that. I will watch SSL. When them drop them thing, you know, you have to start beat them with these things. If you know, so when I pull up the people, them head with pay bullshit. See that? I could drop this. And see what Omar Davis said. Yeah, conflict of interest. He stated that, I'm going to drop and say for the top one more. Yeah, the top one first. Opposition spokesman and finance Dr. Omar Davis has warned that he would have no problem revealing the names of members of the Jamaica Labour Party cabinet at the time in 2000 when they draft for this, who had to be bailed out by Finsac following the meltdown in financial sector in the 1990s. So you see what them do, them just come out and them talk about Finsac and make some people start. I remember, you know, if you're people, them me go borrow money, me have to talk for myself. But instead of talk for myself, the people them borrow the money and you know, so the money are balloon out. And if you did, a matter of fact, you have to fall upon your loan too, and the fall upon your loan, and then your thing, it'll go up because you know so what go on, right? So them that blame try go on Dr. Davis right now. He stated that is a fact that a senior member of the cabinet was a shareholder. See that people, them a shareholder of an institution in which depositors are to be compensated by Finsac. Finsac have to compensate them. Our taxpayers' money, that's why them farms, Finsac, compensate them. Who are the shareholder? Them have the share, the whole of them gone with the taxpayers' money. The government at the day, the PMP have to bail them out. And you couldn't compensate everybody because some people run up on the bank and the financial institution, you know. When them say I go on, you know. So it starts, you know, and then them have to do other things and draw for cash. Me have it in front of me. Now I'll show it. See there? He also state that the least 4 cabinet ministers in the present government, that means that the past government, you know, said all of them, each up in including finance minister Adishah and one minister of state, are their bad loans acquired by Finsac. For them bad loan. Remember, them are shareholder too, you know, and them are bad loan too, you know. Yeah? See, I did a bad loan. And I think that's right off that too. I have a right off all bad debt and all kind of things. See? Because of their failure to service debt. Them not service in front of you there. They not service them debt to the institution from which they had borrowed the money. Yeah? You understand? You understand? So see there, them have to borrow because you can't settle. If you have something you farm, Finsac for try to settle some debt. The debt is there. And I can't on the country, but of them same people now have in a politics, and them same when I have them out to chat one bag of foolishness. This don't make no sense. Yeah? This never make no sense. And then borrowed Finsac and some people borrowed with it. See, it's the PMP and the JLP. We're not stopping on bullshit. Yeah? And the Michael man, they say, and the whole of them were the dead. Parental charge, the whole of them were your father, the dead. The whole of them, the dead. And mash up the system. And because I mean, long that they were in the 90s, that's all. Yes, in the 90s. Yeah? This kind of make down. You understand? And everybody now go open. Let me show the people them too, you know, because, you know, this is so bad. Let me see this. Let me put up this. And next problem. Let's go to the next problem. Let me see the next problem with this. I'll put up this. Why? May I tell you, see? And then look how them sit down and mislead people, man. Look how them sit down and we remember Finsac? Just to play politics with people like we can't do that. We can't do tabloid, man. Tabloid are foolishness, man. Make sure you can see this. Open it more. Suffer from critical solvency problem, but also they pose marginal workers who were adequately trained to operate in a new low inflation environment. So then put out people who couldn't, you know. In addition, there were problems at the directorate level of the newly created financial intermediaries. First, that means through the whole 80s, until 1992. The entry requirement for establishing a financial, look up until 1992. To establish a financial intermediary was low. For example, only 20 million Jamaican was required to set up a commercial bank. And them did have the money in the 80s. While 200,000 was needed to establish a merchant bank. $200,000. So the whole of them, they say, well, so them set up bank and things. Say, I got to slow them. This low entry barrier facilitate the significant growth of these institutions in the pre-92 period. So in the 80s, you have nothing to blaze this, that, and all kind of things. You see it? See that? Yeah? particularly every significant group of companies has their own financial intermediary. More importantly, however, was that the main shareholder of these new companies solely determined the composition of the board of directors. So at them, all of them tell you how to run it, like as with them too. In many instances, he chose individuals who were either employed in their own enterprise or a person with whom he was closely connected. So them them kind of thing we call it conflict of interest from the 80s. See that? These obviously impact on the independence of the board of directors. So when them have them business, them choose them friend and collaborate. And them could have just, in the 80s, now you have a 200,000 you open a merchant bank, or you have 200,000 or 20 million you open a commercial bank. And you take it over. That's why some people, the whole of them did that one back, and then all of them have shares, them put the money together and have shares and merchant bank and all kind of things. These obviously impact on the independence of the board of directors, who was legally responsible for overseeing the operation. So at them have the whole talk. You understand? So at them have the whole, and them never train or nothing. After, hey, say I go, you mash up the place. You know? So no one out with this fin and talk about and call it now Finsac. Call it Finsac. Yeah, and then they are testing where earth people going, you know. Them blackout, most of them are blackout, not for the name, them blackout. Not for the thing, them blackout. Because you may look it. The one of them want to have them out, you look at for them father, or stop JLP and this and that, and for them mother and for them family. You go see. So them are blackout the whole of the name. The only thing says a 1990 thing. You know, some most of people them when them attack, them think of just 1990 when PMP in a power and Omar Davis is something wrong and the place melt down. No. It will show you how them farm the whole of the thing, them and everybody, and them start do them own thing and do all kind of things. And this will come from the 80s. Yes. And the whole of them make money and fight. And we not pay. When they fall pound of debt, including all the share, enough of them whether they are chat. See, I got to 31 million pounds. No, we hear him now. For him never remember. A default by your debt. So the government of the day, and then you give Omar Davis bad name. Hey, so PR, when man catch a video PR where them can't spin you, because it don't go show me say the PMP party is a part of work. And them not nobody will do it, because them not spin nothing, them tell the truth, but tell me one now. When you have a liar like Andrew, when him have a bag of them from G2K and the one of them were just them compacted liar and shit and thief and criminal. When them just come and just to PR, we can't sit down here and make them do no more PR around no man. When you're going at this, when you're going in depth with this, you know them, you know. And people should know this. If this is so deadly from the PMP, you think, I remember, you know, this is Shah, I'm sure it's Shah in 2017. I'm sure it's Shah in 2017. This alone should have raised red flag to it, you know. Because, we don't know, we don't know, we have to think out of the box still, you know. See? I'm sure it's Shah in 2017. See me? I'm on the paper, you know, so I'll show the paper. This is Shah 2017 people. When him have shares in a company where deal with the people them kind of way here too. Him. And then him pan film debt too, you know. Him default pan film debt too. Him Shah. Yes. Let me show you something else. The pan in 2017. Let me look here. I owe this. Finsac report expected in 3 months. Look on the date. April 25th, 2017. So 2017 are 3 months I get it. And that leaves just 7 years, people. 7+ years, nearly 8, because April I make 8 years. Him leave it right there. If him run up, this alone that raise, you know, people run up their mouth and talk about a bullshit. This alone that raise red flag to you, say, yo, them have something to hide, you know. The long-awaited report of the commission that inquire into the financial sector meltdown of the 1990s expect to be complete within other 3 another three months. Right? This alone, people, tell me something now. If you see him say this, right? And then him not come with it. You know, question that. And him alone a disgrace to all of them because most of them. But when them do them take a man like Omar Davis when they do nothing and them take him and dry him name in the mud and fling himself so. And say the PMP do this. When them know in them heart, hey, them that one a piece of nastiness. You know, say you draft your report. Now, you know, say you have educated fools. Because your draft is Finsac and say the big scandal. You do it to traffic guru to say that are the mothers of art scandal. What they say? That appear again. No, them draw a Porsche and draw the one of the man them too court. And it don't work out. You hear anything? Them get testimony. And traffic guru was no scandal. But this is what them do all the time. Look front of way where you call. Them are not scandal. Them are thieving. Them are money laundering. Them are criminality. Only some them cronies them are going with. Eh? Yeah. See? Right now, SSL are cause bigger people even more than the reporter now because they matter about 600 million. One company this. But tell me what make it even more evilous now. The Prime Minister himself and boil and not up in this. When you call Omar Davis like Omar Davis or something. Who them buy off this? Let me tell you something. Now I read something in the paper where the woman I say, she hear. She know, oh, them did buy, you know, JLP did buy something from the, listen, as long as none of them have the bad debt and for them people, because somebody will be JLP and somebody will be PMP. If them buy the debt, no problem. The debt have to sell. They are quiet at rather than the country. So even if Val, but as long as Val's father never involved, and then get something, well, that's a different thing. But you know, somebody asked me if Val's to buy the debt. You can't get the debt. If you have a house next door and it go busted or something and they must sell it like this, they far upon debt and me can't get it alone. Me know you. Even if it was me can't get it. But if I'm my house, I mean my wife can't get it. You know, my kids them now get it, they might sell somebody else. See? Yeah, if I'm me involved in the debt business there, they far upon the debt. My wife and them thing. Them now do it away there. You remember in 1982, so I'm show you 1981. In 82, Pernell have the land for $1 per 1.5 acre. You know, you see the slackness when I'm going with in the 80s. This the Finsac thing was show you say them are criminal in the 80s. Hey, them take it and rape the place. And it Andrew don't know, but what Andrew don't know, it like 100 times worse. It was than back in the 80s. Because the meltdown in the 90s. And we tell people before, but them like rumors, them are going to push out something where going to implicate them. Them push it out still. Yes. Them push out something where going to grab themselves and expose them own self. But through them love the political thing and them could do some PR, them push it out. And when you look at how the shah about a finance minister, see my gunman there, operate with gunman. Yeah, them push it out. See, this is a goddamn disgrace, Shah. It's a disgrace. And then when them have the audacity now, a blackout, enough of them name and them mother name and them thing out of the report. And put out just a little shade the report and it still a show you and point and show you how them up. Because when you read the report, it will show you how them operate in the 80s. You have 200,000 here, the merchant bank, you have 20 million in your commercial bank and them did have the money and them just come together and then buy up the whole of them. You understand? And by the way, the insurance company, them have them bank, them own the bank. At change, them come change that thing. Push up some things and change it, you know. Yes. And then them have nobody at train. The boy they used to train back in the 70s and them cut that out. Interest rate did high from themselves from the 70s come right up. The whole of the 80s too come to the 90s. So and more no interest rate. Them say double digit. Interest rate. We see that too. So and like can't say, boy, in the 90s the interest rate they did that so and it caused interest. You can't blame the interest rate. If me a borrow money, I make sure that woman here where Let me see that woman here. Let me do it. Let me like this. Okay. She a woman here. Let me see that woman here. Is a president. She said she's the president. But may I say something what she said. Right? That's I'm sure. I'm sure. See? Yes. I'm sure something with her. And when she said, well, me I just, all right, let me just show you something with her. See here? Unacceptable. Association President shared government for not addressing plight of Finsac victim, failing to deliver promise report. We are because the whole I want to talk about, none of victim as victims still, I want to buy the money, But we want to make some of them, because some of them have things on it. Some of them have shares in the thing, them and do all kind of things and help carry on this. So we see the run pan the government release of the information gathered by the Finsac Commission and condition that led to the financial meltdown of 1990 has been described as unacceptable by one of the victims. I call themselves victims, yeah. Yola Gray Baker, president of the Association of Finance Entrepreneurs, said what was promising Jamaicans and those significantly impacted by Finsac was a report which would include finding and what transpired. But it did a further, she said Finance Minister Nigel Clark released the information without addressing debtors and what they went through. They are calling as bad debtors. But yeah, because the phone never pay, never know about. But she says something when we take home to, Jamaica doesn't know that people were paying their loans. Gray Baker expressed to the Gleaner yesterday. No, some of the loan them deferred. You can say that people were paying them loans. You can't talk for everybody neither. And that's not be about if you don't pay the loan, they won't have the meltdown. So we can reject what you say. Because remember, Siaga 31 million when forgot. He never paid it back. Enough more people never paid it back. So adding that many debtors who put up land or property as collateral at second loan taken out and the title by employees of the financial institution unknown to them. So you can't blame Omar Davis and the government if them take from the financial institution, which are them Dan Crawford and the one of them. If them have people that do it, I take out other loan, what una no know, at them, una blame, una can't blame. Una can't blame, una buy the money from the 80s and them thing, una blame the bank and do one. That's why Omar Davis is all party young and seize up in place and them run away and I transfer them to Casway. Then una fling Omar Davis under the bus like him do all kind of thing. She pointed out testimony of Dr. Omar Davis, who was in charge of financial portfolio at the time, that a number of violations were, him tell you, the violations were identified within failed financial institutions. Him identify them, some of which the government was advised would have led to criminal charges in jurisdiction with more rigorous financial legislation. So him said to that led to that. That's why you see him come put in FSC and put in something because they should have criminal charges. See, I'm gonna never do that. Him just make them stay and them should have gone to prison. Same like we say Andrew do right, nobody now go to prison. So Omar Davis identify all these things, but you still don't take him. The same people them will benefit our fight the JLP. Them take Omar Davis to PR and film and that bus to write it. And talk about Finsac. And people run out with this bag of bullshit. Gray Baker pointed out to debtors who she said commit suicide because of meltdown and circumstances surrounding it. We don't know about no suicide and meltdown anyway. Yeah, you have it serious, we don't start. We don't want to see that. You understand? I mean, I think so. That's Jamaica this. Because some people go about that. Hear this now. Dr. Clark has not addressed the debtors. They don't want all of this information to come out, as well as the different politicians who reap from all of this. And those who loan got written off. Because the for the jail, the whole of them, all them father were not a party in a Siagotic. The whole of them rich out of it, Most of them will see come out in a Siago time, them rich. They never left poor. I want to make Andrea do the same thing again. Yeah? Yeah, you see that? She said, got it right. Because for them get them thing right off for true. They should have produced report and its finding, but they can't because it would implicate a lot of them. She said it will implicate them, of course. But they might implicate themselves. They run out with Finsac. We remember Finsac on the PMP. The PMP do nothing wrong. And you have some people run off with them talk and just run out and chat one bag of shit. See it in front of me here. Hear what she said now where me now go say nothing with this. Hear this now. She said members of both People National Party and the Jamaica Labour Party benefit from the crisis, pointed to a report. I've seen a JLP member who bought a house, last by one of the debtors. Then, ma'am, if that JLP member or a senior member, if him not involved in this, him can't buy it. It have sell it at last, it member about debt. So we don't have a problem with that. We have a problem with if him, you say, hey, say if I PMP and most people buy it up JLP and PMP can buy it back. So if him never in this, cause having people never in this, and him say also him buy him can't buy it, buy it a part about debt. It can't just stay like that. It has to on the whole government too. And the government couldn't pay back every debtors where them not do. Where Sierra them take on them run and forgot to them owe money. Them default on them debt. When the journalist asked about it, he said it was not him who was buying the house. It was his wife. She said, as long as if him now did have him family member, if I had seen a politician and him now in a bad debt, at the time no him shouldn't get the house. Well no, because him should have go to prison. You understand? But if him not a part of the none of the and it's hard to take him out of a part of it. Can't say him wife a buy it. So it's hard to take him if him was a part of this, drive it down. Well, him shouldn't buy it. He shouldn't get it. You understand? But if him not a part of it, it doesn't sell. Wife can buy it. Equally, Baker said she and her husband were thrown out of their house in another upper St. community. The property was acquired by a member of a popular PMP family. So why a popular PMP family couldn't buy it? Get the people have the money to buy it? It's a popular PMP family. The PMP family will buy it. Remember them just come in and say and the whole of them in the bad thing, man. See? So if a popular PMP, him family member them buy or somebody connected to him buy it. Well, I say the PMP, them are not the same thing, man. This is not the same thing. No. He might be share well and some things, I will do some things and do all kind of things. That's me just say. Even the JLP one day. But if he was a senior man with them and him a part of them thing where do bad, him not supposed to get it. And I'm wife. But if you know, I got to say a popular PMP use one instant and said both the PMP and JLP because people are buy this. Debtors lost property following the sale of bad debt portfolio. So the bad debt of the sale to the Jamaica Redevelopment Foundation, JRF. See there? Finsac, and not even Finsac have it. See, and not even Finsac. Which Queer Baker said charge interest and debt. What happened to the money? So, them say them charge interest, so what happened to the money? Well, I ask the government that. In written submission to Finsac Commission of Inquiry on November 2009, Davis said there were no guidelines given to the entity and how it was to have disposed of the asset. So not even him touch the asset neither. It's like see the JRF and not him touch the asset of the debtors except for requests moratorium of certain period to allow those clients who had reached an agreement. So even them could have reached agreement with Finsac but had not been able to complete the arrangement for financing prior to the transfer. So you see, you couldn't get the place, ma'am. Because them borrow money and you couldn't get back the place. And you couldn't get back the place. See? And you owe the debt. Everybody get back the same thing. The whole Jamaica that pop down on the people. Them say, Omar Davis never do nothing brand yet, so. See there? However, it was assumed that since JRF was a commercial operation. They would be sensitive to changes in the market. Davis said then. Because the change in the market, because they must operate. Baker said the arrangement was that for every property sold by JRF, 15% of the sale was to be given back to the Jamaican government. See, the government we back something, so we don't know if they get it. You understand? When Clark is talking about they had to do this, Finsac Commission Archive, because they did not have any money, What happened to all the money from the Jamaica Redevelopment Foundation? So government, they can look and see if you get back something and then you do this. Yeah? We had no agreement with Jamaica Redevelopment Foundation. We had no loans with them, she said. Yeah? So she asked, my husband borrowed 10 million. He paid back 52 million. See? So you have it with them. And after that, they said he owe 89 million. These are all the things I need to see them address. So, see, but we see that now with one shot. So this never have nothing to do with the PMP, ma'am. This never have nothing to say, oh, my Davis, you just start quoting now. Never have nothing to do with the PMP. So you see, and I say I them sit down and say I forgot him more 31 million. And the whole of them are shareholder and everything. The whole of them, and them do it back same way. Where you see own this, you notice all of them sit down and acquire be a company, a fake company and everything same way, and shareholder and a band bag of things. Same thing them doing at the 80s, same thing only them come to front of una eye. Front of una eye! I wanna make this guy run up and down and chat one bag of bullshit. Save the whole of them rich, you know. And them eye up the money, the same thing them doing at the 80s, the same thing them come do back with people. Them when they can't disappear them do. The thing them for taken away from them. Have to take away. No go that, look on this. Look on this. No man, them have to take them, man. Eh? Them come with a banking system. Which are gonna so. Him forfeit for them debt, man. Him not play back film loan neither, you know. Yes. Him are one of them too. Them shall take a film thing. Them shall take a film thing them. Yeah, man. See? Him not play back no loan. Yes. And they'll say, hey, I forgot it. Then the government have a day now for right have enough of them bad debt and them. And Omar Davis has said, if them did have the law, put the law, but see, I'm going to put the law in that place, you're going to lock him up. I lock up nobody. They all them know when them come out, them rich. So when they matter about 18.5 years, when the people then practice them and build back the place, and then come in with so much thing, you can't pipe and bone one thing when them come in with, on go talking. And rap, hey. But someone, you see what the question said them do? When we have seen the report. So, them have the people, them land and them thing, and them borrow back thing pan it. They're behind the people, them back. That have nothing to do with the PMP and the government. It have things to do with them. And one of them rich. The amount of name them black out, the JLP them black out, it's unbelievable. If them put it out, a goddamn disgrace. Them ever call election right now. Eh? Written off attack because you can't sink the country ball for. Written off at the expense of taxpayers. When them lying them, that's why them so rich. The one of them share them, the one of them so rich. One of them. And them come back now, the younger one, them make them rich again. All them do is chat one bag of bullshit. And you notice, when Porsche come and straighten back the thing again, them come and kind of thing and say 18.5 years. And when we look through 18.5 years, if it never did it, can you imagine, you have to go through the whole of this and then melt down and build back and put so much thing in place in 18.5 years? And then the peer and I tell about, you remember the 18.5 years? Yeah? Eh? You remember? I want to see what going on now. Front of one eye. When they can make them come out and run out and chat shit now, you run them way. Them sink Jamaica, man. Nastiness them, man. Look about hear this. Meanwhile, that I go on, hey, owners have the worst thing for the man, you know. And you earnings, we have the best economy. When you look at, we have 400 million around through 3 accounts where, you know, you get them business there in a pandemic and you have no workers, you have nothing, you know. Not at all, no pay stop fee. Him just run money, we don't know where the money come from. We know where it come from, yes. Them get a lot of loans and them get a lot of grants, loans and all kind of things. You understand? But him start the same thing and Beretta telling him unsecure loan. Unsecure. Although Omar Davis said enough of them, you know. Actually them never have the law. All this see I don't lock them up. So make sure them wealthy. That's why I'm sit down for 18 and a half years and PMP build it back and them come for destroy it again. But them push you back around 100 years, them push you back already. Not my word. It's there. Make a look on an SSL thing quick. Make a look on SSL thing quick. Make a look on SSL. SSL. Okay. Make a look on SSL. Because you have to put SSL with it too, you know. We just want to look at the title of SSL and we could get something from SSL right now. Because SSL and them same one was a part of this shit too, you know. Yeah, look here. Look on the bill, the people. When we are talking about 300 pounds, look here. SSL, you know, single entity. And the man go and play them game license in a 208 when they're supposed to have. Because of this a Finsac. This a Finsac, them just change the name. Now Finsac, this a Paul Chen Young and Associate. Then change the name where Finsac wind up. Yeah? And then come back with it. Finsac wind them up and then come back. See that? See, look on the bill, people. 685 million SSL bill. Just the report reveal projected spend of administer estate amid fraud, fallout. Client got no funds from the US 1 million employee dishonest insurance payout. Them not get no money neither, you know. And see that them not get the money. And look here. So it cost. It could cost creditors, client and creditors, stock and securities limited, projected 685 million to administrate the estate. Of scandals, car, investment firm. You know, all this nasty now. I don't have to even move from here, so. If you know, say, if a Prime Minister of Jamaica and boil in this. Even get kicked out of office to this or nothing at all. Look how much money this cost. I might have cost more than that. I know them to get back their money. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? No, look here. Watson. Robbie, with the loan, let's say borrow. No, they've never borrow now. You can't say let's say borrow because there is no. I want him to talk when I say a realistic time. So you know have no loan in a Jamaica where them lending at 2% and then 200%. So we're talking a realistic time. The percentage is high still. So you have to say that and that, but you borrow. But if them not do dirty practice where you put up your land title with them and then them take it and borrow. And then them did have a running pan the institution, you know. When the meltdown start, you know. So the people, and if you run in for a bank now, then they might run out of character, they might run out of money. And you can't make them run it. You understand? Yeah. And Patterson, in the whole of this, hey, Patterson great, you know. In the whole of this, you know. Patterson lead them if I run that same in 1995, you know. Get rid of that, you know. Look how the man them set up the economy now. You have a meltdown, where wicked, where caused by the JLP. Where them rob people. And the man leave the IMF and put in all these, man put in some of the things them. And you come and talk about 18.5 years, hey, when you don't get me up in the morning, you know, because we're there for just go and teach and talk, yes. Yeah. 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 You don't find the wife business and website, alright, that curious, don't it? If them run something, you find one this one, and it show you some statement and show you anything. You find film on per website. You find any one of them, you find the rice mill per website. You find any one of them business per website. Eh? No man, when they run out with PJ man, them out of order. Very out of order. See? You know the crisis that they made though. What them do? Them get for them thing right off. Them never put no law in place to send nobody to prison because that Omar Davis, I tell you, if that enough of them that going to prison. them get for them debt get right off, and then them still turn and blame the PMP. When Patterson leave IMF, leave the IMF and come with this. A great man, I give him flowers. This make it even worse. So we release the Finsac and give him flowers. So him come and clear away. The IMF said, tata, gone. Gone. The man come with, I'm sure the man put in a place. Patterson, I'm going to Patterson. But just I go to some of them things I can show them. I'm not stop showing it, achievement. Alright, I'm just go to Patterson. I'm going to Patterson. See? In the same meltdown.
The Prime Minister said amidst the positive.
No, achievement, I'm going to. No. PMP achievement. So, voilà. The owners are PNP. Alright, so I'm going to Patterson.
Look on the legacy and the PMP.
I'll come out of this. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Tamandi. I'm just
bicycle tax. The
Michael.
CMU, CMI. Okay, National Union of Jamaica.
Okay. I'm just go to Patterson.
The National Family Court Development.
Oh, Monday, you're rough.
Bridgeport.
You're rough, you're rough.
Right of union and representative leave.
I want me to talk about this,
Lowering of voting infrastructure, okay.
Alright, so Patterson.
Education.
So let me go to Patterson now. PJ, right?
Okay, let me see PJ now.
Alright, this is a PJ. So I could go to Patterson, right? Him get rid of the IMF. When you can look on that. Yeah? Get rid of the IMF. They made long him have to angle that too. And I like the people them, remember, and I like say you never borrow the money, you never borrow millions. So if you borrow it against your house. So them take that, character against your house. And they say, and like the woman said, them go in and them borrow money. But with people title too. When the people them have a run upon them things, so say I got sit down and mess up the whole thing. And him too, the fall upon film loan. Because him forgot say more 31 million. If they fault on your loan. And default. So if we stop say him forgot say him not him wait. Him default on the loan. See? And then it'll look bad now if you see, him as the opposition leader now telling them things that you see, Omar Davis go and say, yo, take what I'm building away, you hear say, boy, we kidding. And said it and try to cover something there, so. Default on it. Sure. Them have shareholder and enough of the thing them. So them sit down and them make them open enough merchant bank and take over commercial bank locally and thing. See how I go do it. See how I go. You hire bank took over by the neutral list. I'm going to look at local people own them. Everybody will own Seattle, they won't pay bank and pay insurance. And then having a bag of people and then this happen. Inflation a double digit. Yeah? And then this happen. And then what you do now, you say, I could just play what do, I could study PR. Well, like Christopher Tufton, him study PR, Marketing, do PR, so him just run out with marketing and all kind of things. See? Yeah. See? So them study PR. But when you look on this now, Patterson, I have to deal with that. And in at the same time, set up Jamaica and put it on a standing foot. That's why we see 18 and a half years. Man, there was a part at the early part, and Porsche get nearly a year out of that too. 18 and a half years. And them are live for 18 and a half years and I tell people foolishness. Be a crap. I'm going to look on some of the 18 and a half years, that's all. Yeah? See? Look here. Patterson administration, Highway 2000, it started up to now. North South Highway. I remember saying from Negril to Port Antonio, Remember I'm winding the road, they fixed that good too, The other day them start, them go melt it and when you look, them mash it up. Yeah. You understand? Them mash it up. Look here. deregulation of the telecom industry. Can you imagine? All right. So here me ask you now. When I see what's not now, because all is a we administration. Name one thing. You can't talk about St. Thomas, the road mash up. And when I say the road mash up, see my virgin just drive on the road. I play it and make it hear this. See? The road, remember, under your blueprint. Not your blueprint. But let me just make it hear this. Yeah. I make it hear this. Yeah.
Me I go back them one day, guy. Me go pick up with them because over there.
Not this. This one right here.
Come from.
This one right here.
Because over there, they come from New York. Yeah, man, when me go back.
All right. So remember, just go back over them on them. Let me just play this. More play something over St. Thomas Tessa. Where my brother just drive through the place and I tell you, say, listen, me man. Me no want to talk. Me just play what him say. I'm going to play what him say right now. Look for him right now. Yeah. Turn up this. When it's a goddamn disgrace. Yeah.
Yeah, night in saloon, so. This man dip on platform talk a lot of bullets. And crap. And him decide that I will move better. He have money to build anything. Right now, for this month or two, pensioners are get paid. Pensioners get paid for your two.
Yeah, this. One.
And they talk a lot of crap. With them stale-bred politics. Right? Why you put this on notice now? Pensioners for this month. We don't see no money.
We don't see no money. Pension attack.
Them paid every 50 a month and today at the 19th. And we don't see no money in our account. More one of us go there and we can't see no money. And then I talk about them I get $20,000 for grant. Eh? How can I go? We are debunked these rubbish with this man talking. With them false notion and things we want to tell people. Time for the man resign, man. And leave God now, so I leave the people of Jamaica. He not serve no purpose. You know, so people not listening. Him sound like a sounding brass.
So the that's a pensioner send that to me. And then this are the brethren send this to me to one of my brethren. Where, yeah, I'm not tell about the past. And so I'm going through St. Thomas. Yeah.
Yo, fam. We say this man is a big load of shit, man. Like an artist, as we say. I come from over St. Thomas yesterday. And God, Jesus Christ, the road is a disgrace. Me if you start video, me chance, I have to pay attention, man. If you don't pay attention, you will crash, brother. There are people that on the right, people that on the left, so them have to go. It don't cause a big accident over there. Yeah, man. Sometimes I go have 4 lane, people have to make 4-way across to find a way when nothing come. They have to drive on the right. On the left is a disgrace. Me I go at them one day, because me go pick up with them because over there, they come from New York and you want to come down from there. When I go back and me video it and make you see. When the man build, mash down the big, good year, all the man should have do. Get talk to some more people from Goodyear. I mean, they said we can get them back for open up Goodyear for build tire. I call it Goodyear Tire Jamaica. Get some engineer. My man got destroyed the good building and I can't talk fuckery. But the urban center, if you see urban center, it come like just like when they build the police station up in that place and it flood out. If rain fall over there, I go flood out. Watch me, let me tell you. The man them now build no urban center, now build nothing to carry water. Out of one, me have a friend in the other inside when them build the road out. What is the road? License. The people then tell them say they call but today they were carry water. Then block it up because they don't listen to the people there. And that's why they had a big old flood over there. They had a big channel with them for a long time. And people in them there, they know. They see them lock it up and then I listen to the people then. You understand? They have video then time I go among them and I yellow see.
Him think him can't trick people, you know. The ego there everywhere, by the way. We have video to have video one part of the other and to the other. Can we get pay video? We can just call and can we have video enough more places? Yes. See? So we have video places and show. But look how the 18 and a half years. Look how the man them great. Look how Patterson great. Sir man, because you come set it and leave around 93. So, you know, yes. And then Patterson take up that and get him one mandate and then do him thing and then push and get a little part of that. 3 man great. Look how them great. Right? You leave the IMF. You deal with that thing at the meltdown. Where it's supposed to sink the whole place. And at the same time, this is where under PJ Patterson. This is under PJ Patterson leadership. They may well set up. Look on this. He set up the highway 2000. Remember the meltdown there and everything, you know. He leave the IMF. He now work with the money from the IMF now. He leave there. For them give put in some little things. So you leave the IMF. You do the highway 2000. The deregulation telecoms industry. You remember I said this, you know. This is what I stuck to. I'm going to ask Andrew honest. Show me one thing where the whole of Jamaica benefit from. The highway 2000, you know. Remember I said, like people are go one place and that north-south link. It benefit all when your bus run through it. It benefit to Jamaica. Truckman them drive through it. Even if you buy sand and gravel and the goods and services and everything, you benefit. Even the police car run through it, you benefit from this. The whole of Jamaica benefit from this. Okay. The whole of Jamaica. And run through different parishes. You depend on St. Thomas are going to be the best. You remember under your blueprint. And the road was there before. Yeah? Right? And more than that, you know, they're going to put that, I tell you, it passed that long time. They're going to put 166, but it passed that more than that. That's why they're puffing it out. Right? And look on the, but even if you look on this, it's more than that. But if you look at that, and you look on the SSL now, 600 and nearly 700 million. Yes, it is. And they may waste some money, you know, because, and they may hide themselves now and them family. Them hide themselves, they must quiet. Them supposed to feel like big load of shit, the one of them sit down and say, well, I don't know. The report and our hide it, you know, so people come them now, we're going out, man, and finish through the rest, man. Now what I do, make we destroy it. We can't destroy it. Government property are trouble. Can't destroy it. If we destroy it, we go to prison. And a phone one, government property, yeah? For the country, taxpayers' property. Yes. Let me just tell you. So you benefit of the things them with the man putting up in a lining. Same time him deal with the meltdown. Him leave IMF around 95. And same time him put in the infrastructure and build the whole place, but yet still somewhere and Andrew owns them seeds and talk about 18 and a half years and people buy it. Oh. 18 and a half years I make not live. So that there so now the telephone business there. When a monopoly business is there. They have to carry them through court. Every single Jamaican benefit of the telecom, deregulation of the telecom industry. Yeah. And the internet and everything. Listen me. Every single Jamaica benefit of the movement where we have the internet. I'm telling you, every artist too, you know. And produce and business people and everything, you know. You take up your phone and your car and you get stuck and you do everything. But you have to take a bus and go. You don't have to do it right now. Every single man, some have 2 phones and 3 phones. Yes? And then you condemn at 18 and a half years where you never have nothing. You make a man for him say, no, you can't come up with something like this. You have to come up with real talking points. No, some bogus talk, some bag of foolishness and shit. Right? Real talking point. Any band come about 18 and a half years, me tell them, listen, me I try to be, you know, nice pan today, Sunday. Yeah, the start of the week. Me I try to just calm my brain because them people are sick stomach. This Listen, we as art, now I tell you something. We as art producers, slap. When man used to send for them double overseas. Now we are sending money take a time for reach. And when we are sending back, we have to go on Federal Express. The other one, UPS, the other one, we have a next one. Federal Express, we have to use. Because we used to have a DJ go straight pan plate, I was, bridging them and sing straight to plate. And the plate itself, with 4 tunes on it. Some people want to pack and come more. When the man then buy that, you have it. Then you have to pay for send it off and take a time for them reach them. Now, when we advise, you advise now, you, the anyway, you're the Japan, China. Can we do things to people at Japan, China, Australia, all over the place? All of the whole of Europe and them thing there. And you are going to show now. You are going to do your dance now, and you want some artists now where you want to dub them to play now. I advise them now, mix them for you, split them and send them, you get them their email now, you download and play. Cut out the one of that, So it's beneficial to us as musicians. It's beneficial to everybody. When you can get up and call your auntie or your mother, grandparents, and beg them money overseas, and them call them look for you and talk to you right now. You need to on WhatsApp attack. You need to know one of these things. No. See? So it's beneficial to us, the whole industry. When you see police, look, the nurse, police, that it's beneficial to the whole of it. Remember, you not get to, the landline. It don't run, you don't have no phone. But you're saying, you look at that dilapidated house now, or you're under a tree, and when you look at it on a cell phone and get a call same time. The whole of your picking them have cell phone. You couldn't afford it. War them have a war with them. And in the night, listen, man, war them have a war with them. So we have to give the man in flowers. We have to give PJ them in flowers. Man have in flowers. You have the men long this when deal with this. And then by benefit to them too. So no more you there country, a man can call you have to go a phone box and you have to sell a telegram or something. Yeah, just show me Andrew. I remember you couldn't show me one parish and answer book. You have to show me something more beneficial to everybody. Andrew. You have Portmore Mall will build up. The big mall, people them use it. So you have over good year now, it'll be like a mall where you went shop. The man I use that about urban Andrew flick that. Andrew flick that. It don't have the amount of thing with Portmore Mall. So I know for the mall them uptown. And you flick that and that we build, urban center. What the urban center there? With the goodwill thing the way when that build over Portmore. The man I promise some things where the budget can't even. The budget it couldn't make it, can't make it. Cause after you pay back some debt, that's out of the money where you draw, even the 1.3 trillion now. And you put something, that's why they have to have expenditure budget and they have to have this and they have to go. Right now, they have budget shortfall from last year. And they come over, they have it right now. But yesterday, them still have a run and a promise. These are lies. These are shit. You have to start crunching and ask him, so where you get the money from for do these things? Yeah? When you rap too much and tell people too much fuckery. Yeah? And where you turn city and attack one bag of foolishness. We are returning in a city. It's a big dormitory over there. We don't have a hospital in Portmore now. Public hospital. We don't even have a morgue. If you have a place, we don't have a... Listen, you have so much people live at Portmore, and most of them can't say them band there, because most of them are Kingstonian. And them, yes. Portmore, you want to turn a city, You want to cut it off, but most of them are Kingstonian, because we are a Jubilee, them mother, a baby. Are up in a St. Andrew. Band this because you don't have a hospital for band right there. Unless you go in a Spanish town. And most of them are going to Jubilee. They go up in a, who have them money, them are go. Them hospital will charge you. So most of them are Kingston and them. You don't have a mark, you don't have the market. You have to leave and go Coronation same way. But you want a city. That doesn't make no sense to me. We don't know a city, we don't live in a city, we don't know cities. Yes? You don't feel a city. Be a shit, the man talk. Stop. Make Andrew go around and tell you no bag of shit. Make a look for the next thing again. Depositors insurance scheme. You see it? him come with this because when you lose your thing, you lose it. So when you bank your money in a bank, automatically, you know, it insure, you know. You might not up there to the too much money, but it insure up too much money. I think it might have raised now. Him do it. Tourism enhancement fund. If you look on the government right now, the amount of thing and project with them do and use money from this. But I think, you know, you tax the tourists and use the money there, spend it back and do all kind of things with it. Him do it. The part program. Remember, you know, these things that I think will touch every Jamaican. Directly and indirectly, and them don't know. So I have to tell them, part program. So far and wide, if you need the help with the part program, you get it. So now those one set of kids, you know, get or yes, I get it. And you can get it, yes, them are going with hardship with it. Let's look what the man put in beneficial for the country. Yeah? Let me go down more. And this are the and just the truth, me attack. And just the truth, you know. See? The National Health Fund. See that and it's beneficial for you. The National Health Fund. You know whatever them take that and do. National Health Fund do a lot of things. You don't know that, right? Of course. See? Look here again now. Right across the board, them put in things for, you know, touch the common man across the board. See that? Look here. Then we have drugs for the elderly. See there? We have the Jamaica drugs for the elderly, the JDIP. That thought, remember, you know, that the amount of life that touch. I think that one day you get old too. You might end up using it, JDIP. You get the medication fee, you know, it subsidizes that completely and all kind of things. Jobs. See there? You get the JDIP and you go on that and this. This is how a partisan do. But yesterday, you want a man like this under the bus. Eh? Yeah. Where's the money gone? Jamaica, yeah. No, man. The National Health Fund, the Tourist Enhancement Fund is a different money, man. That different from Richie. That different from Tourist Enhancement Fund. If me find a way for get money from the tourists or tax them and me put na this and then it have to spend at Jamaica, that's a different thing from the tourism thing itself. It's a different thing we are talking about now. Yeah? Yes. So you say Jamaica do not benefit from what? From the National Health Fund, Tourism Enhancement Fund. But look for one way it build with you. Man, eat yourself, okay, you have to edify yourself with that. Yes. Same? You understand? Yes. Yeah, when thing they come and talk about for tax. We make a tax, put a little more tax on this. And then, you know, we help the hospital. Eh? Yeah. No, JDIP, they not start. You can't just Google JDIP. You want to see JDIP? You want me show when JDIP start? Eh? Poor thing. They not start JDIP. Listen. I'm going to show you right. Let me show you right now when the JDIP start. Let me show you right now. So them said this. Said JDIP, Jamaica Drugs for the Elderly program, the JDIP. Me show it already, you know, but me show you. Me show it again. See? So they never know some of them started. Eh? Let me show them. Let me show them this. So let me just show you again, and then you can just, you know, sometimes them don't know. You know, they have to edify themselves still. All right. So I'm gonna show you when it started here. Yes. All right. See, let me show you now. Look for me. Look for me. I'll come back to this, but just look for me. So them said them started. So you asked them this, right? You asked them this. All right. Look. My JIS, my God. Look when it established. It's the JDIP. LL program JDIP. You can see it good. Which was established 1996. Which part? By the Ministry of Health. Which part them start this now? Tell me now. See, I just this me now. Them never see. You want to open it more, make you see it. I'm open it more, you read it. And take a copy of it and show them. Just read up at top. JLP, which was established when they begin, 1996. So you see, when you have 95, 96, when they are made along the place, this is what Patterson do. When them say them start this, tell them stop mislead themselves. A JIS is a government website, yes. See? Yes. Imari. Yes. You see it? Take a screenshot of this and then you put it up. By Ministry of 1996, yeah? Yes. That's straight up Patterson. Yes. See, give him flowers. So them come out with this and then put up that. No, them are fake. So don't follow that, yeah? Can me make sure put it up, see it, I'm gonna put it up even bigger. I'm gonna open it bigger and can't see it. I it big enough. It's big enough, man, when they can't see it. Yeah? And see when it comments administration 204. No time at all, they not start. And they benefit and they tell about more program and everything from 1996. And then start and you see everything. Listen. Remember we only have we not do tabloid, with us. We only have we teach. We don't want to do no tabloid. And when them come and say something now, you go look on the government. You can't look at anything when it starts here. Yes. Anything. You can't look when it established. Yes. See? So when them put out that and I run with it, all these things are things where them I use from the 18.5 years, yeah? Yes. Back in the 70s and things. When you see the Prime Minister cut ribbon and they run NHT, or you have a flagship for your man, and then you know they run it and I cut and they know it and I use the money and I push it in a SSL. The man for go to prison. The man do the same, the man do 100 times worse than what Seago do with because the meltdown in the early 90s, in the mid 90s. He might do it like 100 times more. The whole of them who he might run them cabinet and all, the whole of them rich. Billions them value. So them only thing them they do is chop. Yeah? Yes. And them do one thing. Not even one. Not one. So when somebody say these things, that's why I say, oh, that's why you see where do it sure. Me no mind when somebody put up foolishness, Because when you have the truth in front of you, you can't remember them can't go and change your data or not, it's there. It depends like how my thing them recorded. Listen, when you have everything them document, it have to document it, And you can't change it. So it makes sense somebody come and put out things. When you start looking at them people, you have to but I eat that blogging this, me not read them, me not go through that blog, me not listen it. That mislead people, man. See? That's why you say you for first and study. Believe in our man they say. You for first and study, man. See? That the foolishness. Hey, this make it worse. The meltdown, the man of your farm, Finsac this so, deal with a meltdown, leave IMF and put in all these things were beneficial to every Jamaican across the board. Because if it benefit to your granny, and your granny that will touch you too. But you have to dig, she don't have the money, you have to dig in your pocket and buy the jobs them for much money. It benefits for every Jamaican. And people, what thing you do is get older and then you need the help you go through. You can't read right facts. Say like what them that spread lies say, Michael Mann they do this some foolishness. It's right front away. Say again get rid of 153 old people born on even tide. Send them and them run and go born on even tide. For just grab power. Michael Mann, they teach old people to read through Jamal. He must say, well, right, them have to. He must say, no, they have to learn to read and write. Before he even dead, they have to learn to do something. Even read and write and can't sign the name properly. I'm salute him for these things. Not just the kids there. You never hear him say, Radam, to no little youth yet and that, these kind of things. No, not going to do it. Oh, yeah, Andrew Angle the youth. We not going to, the needs. And when you look, the court struck it down and said, no, I'm fine because you have breached by the people, them constitution rights, and I trick them. I tell them, so you will go in any shop, or in the house, or in this come chat, and you still that you have a breach. If that it pass through, you have a breach them rights. And the PMP carry them a court. And it exposed. This guy terrible. See? So let me look on the man and give him flowers. So the drugs, the JUTC, remember say JUTC now. Remember say JUTC now. See the part, look at things that come in, man. Eh? The JUTC, remember them wrap up the omnibus service, you know. JOS, you know. Then wrap it up. Them get rid of it. Siaga, 1983. Hey, you have to be an instrument, you know. 1983. Them wrap it up. Them get rid of it. And in the whole of this one, he makes sure put him back a bus service. He makes sure put him back a bus service so we can say yes. Yes. That and that. And right now, them are rape it. Them are rape it. Them put some people who are edit and pay things and you have to show your hand when you understand this. And then, you know, them down there rape it. Rape the place. I think, yeah, people from up a Big Mama work down there now. One of them places, you know, yes. They used to sit up on the station, then put them in a board and put them all over the place. Yeah. See? So is it beneficial? Yes. Because you have to carry people go to work at school and everything. I think even if you have one, you don't take over the place that, you know, we'd have the JOS and then then we have some other company. Them work together to in a unison, you know. Case and the one of them, but them run on timing. Them run on timing. See? Yeah. All right. Make a continue again and give the man them flowers. Make a continue. Continue give the man them flowers. See there? So them used to do anything. So him come up with that thing them OUR regulation body. So I'm putting them thing to regulate some things. Okay, what am I going with? Like how them that said to the JPS when JPS want do some of that thing. Yeah. Then spread propaganda for hide the man accomplishment. And we have to give him flowers now, you know. Him do not more than it. Me have over 100 things what him doing now. That's why me ask Andrew what him do. You hide the man accomplishment, but never come to light. I to keep up the place I to have to live with right now. See? So I'm come with the OUR, the utility regulation, the Office of Utility Regulations. Yeah? So there, yeah. From Big Mama Station. Me tell you, so them carry them down there. Them carry them down there. This is what Andrew do. In a Big Mama, from Big Mama mouthpiece. Him carry people go up in the Senate, down in them place here, up in them office, put them in the police, him carry them and put them all over the place. As long as you show Andrew, man. But tell me one now. When you see a man like a renegade now, where is a man there, I swear. You see them come on to me so, and them tell me them get paid. And them have it from my phone. I remember me not destroy things. And them tell me what them do. Remember, information never give me evidence, information. I may have it. But them think when them talk to me now, maybe you could have recruit a man that cannot be recruited. A man that is a Mandaites. I equal rights, me deal with straight. With the human rights work, human rights activist work. Me not deal with yes man thing. And you couldn't recruit me with lies. For me, they also know the truth and my vast knowledge, and then when we go each up with liars and criminal, and then I spread propaganda for people. Me not do that. I couldn't do that. Me not know that. Could never do that. So moving out and say this, saying you are carried on a country. For please, let me tell you this. Enough people know this. Like a virgin talked to me yesterday and said, let me tell you this. Me I watch a long time, you know. Me see a bun, Current Spencer, and say, you must go in a police, you fit go away, you know. I mean, you bun some of them. Me hear you tell her, talk to a Damon Crawford. So I know your time go sit down. I mean, you talk to some other people, but people, and you talk to people right across the board. But them not see this. Your time you just get up and who you bun. Not true. Yes, man. You see, you have people that talk about Zeeks. They don't have prison and all kind of things, but they don't know so you see, them won't go see what they want to see. I say, yeah man, remember I said, you have people like that, them see what they want to see, you know. But we see something wrong with us, we'll put it out, yes sir. I just me that. Yes. See? So yeah, I remember them there, you know. Them there. I'm talking about enough things. You see how I put my word that you see my money. Of course. About enough things. See? So, you know, in a for them head, them did a look at yes man. So me interview Mark in the early 2022. Then take my head and put pan body. And them don't know say, listen, the man no wilderness for them start him don't do nothing, he's a piece of shit. What you do? Me no know what you do. Me no remember me no retreat, me no surrender. No care what you do, me I go grab you. No care what if it take me even 10 years, me I grab you, you hear that? As long as me there don't play with me. We keep it real. See? I see what them don't know my headpiece and me the 40 years either them you know. See? So when them can't use you, them style you. I mean I show you say when I style the whole of uno. When I do my thing from Queenie go right back, big dirty thinking my man, the whole of them. When I try to style me, so what I do? Me I expose one and them I style on the back. When I hear that, when I shit. Yes. See? You can't come and try to infiltrate one man the heights. You don't do that. First in study. All when me I laugh, me study people, you know. All in my sleep. As me wake up, so me come like inch eye private eye, you know. Watch me. We know real and me know fakes. Yes, man. You can't go around me. You think you can go around me and make a sad mistake. You pull something and you say, no, me I study and watch and make you pull it and me know say, alright, you may pull a card or me pull this or me do this. Cause them make up, you know, cause make up human DNA, so you have to know what every man, each and every man can do, you know. Or they will do. And you know, if they may fling you on that table or they may draw you around this or they may, you have to study everything around you. Everything. They may study the sun, how it rise and how it go down. They study everything. I'm going to tell them before. See? So when I'm on my wrong side, no, remember, you know, you can't style me, you know. You remember, you have to round me if you know what I want. Yes. You see? Yeah, man, you can't get it, man. Yeah. Them put it up there, you know. Them put it on them website there. But when you done, just text me and say, so when me have come give you set speed. Yeah. You see me, I say? So when them can't use people, them what them do, them recruit Anjo, like that come that recruit peanut bread. I'm going to show them the facts. Can never watch him and say, you know, your audience where you capture. I never watch the audience where you capture. But it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Me have more influence on the ground than what you think. I'm going to tell them the truth. More. So one of the things they want to antagonize me. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, have some serious influence on the ground. Serious. I mean, I tell them, you know, and I like me hide it. And I like, you can't come and say book back. One time, I mean, I say it again. One time, when my brother, remember when I come from Texas and then they kill me sick brother. And I bury him and I get you some CD. If you go deal with it. Because I just press up the album, I just put out the album with the All-Star album and everything there. And at Texas, I press it up and everything, you know. I said press it up and everything. I remember whenever I have the CD pressing thing, they have to do this. So. And I give him the thing then, the youth, run road. I give him 5 grand, I give him 30 grand worth of CD. It's a 98, so you know the dollar about 30 at for one, don't? Yes. See? So I give him 30,000 worth of things to go deliver and think. Him not come to the funeral. And the youth for me, you know, like a week grow him there so still. Big man, yeah. And other thing like 1 month after, you know, never my last money because I do the production, I do this. You run with my things. And then in call me. And I cry and I say, boy, the man them man rush him. I never this only thing me say, you know, believe me, from earth to heaven. I go laugh and say, no man, I couldn't run with my things, man. Nothing else. But your path at ease. But you know, say some man it ricochet all over. That's why I don't talk certain things. And then grab half of him. I'm not joke, then grab half of him. It's a taxi jump through a wind and save him, you know. And me have to ask when they know and drive and say, come in and know who rush me. I have to say, me nobody not talk that you tell nobody, you know. Nobody don't talk up my things and do it. But this are all them I tell you, me have a lot of influence. So you can't go and put my name and ramp and say book back. Them are shit. Me no just me no do arms those. Yes. Yes. You see me I say? Yeah? Me no do arms those. Me just keep it there. So. See? See? Yeah, me just keep it there. So me I have to go and, you know, if you just make my speech. Because, you know, you diss me, then you hurt a lot of people. You say it, go? Yes. See? So me have to drive, pick you up and think me have more influence than who you. Make them run off their mouth and such shit. Because you can't go anywhere go chat shit and call my name. And everywhere you can go in Jamaica and call my name and chat shit. Me not even ask so. Me live too good, man. You're not idiot, man. You be a damn fool. You understand? You see? Yeah, man. Right away. Right away, man. Let me see where him there. Where him there. Where him there. Where him there, man? Let me see where him there. Tell me where him there fast. Yes. Because we don't have no time for waste, you know. Because we do we thing with us, do we thing and keep it real going. You understand? Keep it real going here. Somebody just give me, somebody just tell me if I move. Move. Where him name? Let's see Ricky. Where him name? Tell me him name. Just tell me where him there, no, man. Come in and see me now. Where him there? Maurice, where him there? I'm tell no where him there? Where him there? Just tell me where him full name. Give me him full name now. Fast. Some people are the first in study. Robert, so yeah, yes. Me just look for my reason with him still. You know, yes. Yes, let me see this. Oh, me see him, Robert. You ever take King, man? Robert, me just show you what them do. And you say mash up the country, you can't explain yourself. Me just show you what them do. Me just show you say the things them with the people them I work with, I eat them up, and you really, Robert, come on now, man. Robert, where you say the 18 years, the PNP, you're deep in a thing where you do a tribalistic thing, and you're talking a tribalistic way that you just say something, and I say, me have it in front of me what them do, you know. Me have it in front of me right now. And them ask you what them do, you can't tell me. You it in front of me. Who do this? And why you live off of? Where the people them live off of now? The phone where you depend right now, what them na the 18 years make it, you know, brother, if you make yourself so tough, you have to go on for you, man. Yeah, you have to go on for you, Robert. It don't make no sense. Yeah. Yeah, him have to go on, man. Robert have to go on. No, him ask him, man, but him have to go on, man. Yes. You have to go on. Because me can't put out the thing in front of me. And me I watch the part and the JUTC and the other thing. The phone, the internet, somebody write something about the internet yesterday and I say lonesome. No, it's not no phone line. When me attack, them I say, are the wireless. So hear this now. So the internet about run through your phone line and it go wireless. So you have your data on your phone. But the phone line, that's how we can plug in them here. Yeah? Even if we have the box, we plug in the boxes and it runs through a place. So it runs through lines also. This is the first two, yeah? In Jamaica. So the internet is plug up. Okay? Yes. That's why we have the desktop, them and them things they plug up. And then your phone might have data otherwise. So it runs through line, both things. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, him can't stay and learn, man. Him can't stay and learn because run us a learning channel. See that? So see the Office of Utility. Go through the park. The license of Jamaica Used Car Association. So Robert, you see this? Is that next huge. Hey, Patterson. Me forget you. Hey, you see this? Jamaica Used Car Association. That. It make no phone drive right now. Because you couldn't buy a brand new car. It make no for them will have them get them license and up in the car. You so much car mat spring up. Eh? Yes. You so much car mat spring up. Patterson. Adapt this. Yes. You can get them license and carry the things, the man do all kind of thing. Patterson. Aye, man. See? Open up the thing phone, you know. So you can drive now and do all kind of things that you can make you order your phone call. But give you business. Enough people at the phone get them business. At the phone grow your business, you know, people. The internet and everything, I grow your business, man. Yeah. You see, these are the things, when some people, regular people can't drive them, the whole of them taxi and everything. And then your taxi, where people are calling you in a man and I say, come pick you up on a phone. When you have the phone line at your house now, one time you couldn't pay them phone bill there. Look how phone bill go down, that you have a cell phone and you put on some credit and you get that $2,000 credit or $1,000 credit, and one, you get free call in America and anyway, for the month. A great achievement, that, man. It boots up the whole business them in Jamaica right now. The same phone business there. Patterson give him flowers. Yeah. Just get the flowers. So these are the 18.5 years, Robert. The one of this one I show right as so. And what if you do? Just Google it and put establish. When it established part, and the one of them part, and the one of them thing the same. You understand? It will show you. See the license of Jamaica Used Car Import Association, just rather. So rather for the farmer, where you see them give the farmer them all kind of things, rather Rural Agriculture Development Agency, rather. See one more there? Think where the data come from down in a Monday Times, West shall the PMP bring it in the same way. See there? See? These are the things where people benefit from, brother. Yeah? The phone will open up the world, open up the world society. 100% penetration across Jamaica. You know, and if can you imagine if I own this, Bruce, can you imagine, hey, the man do so much thing that you have to say them hold on, with the meltdown and everything. Is that hold on there? So much thing Patterson they do, they never know. Them come in with the same plug 18.5, same like how them talk about Finsac. And people don't know what Finsac means. Finsac, them thief people, man. Oh, come on now. Eh? I see how them friend them rob up people, man, make well them borrow loan too. But if you use the people them thing and then go deal with that loan, that's a criminality. And then him default on him loan. 31 million when him said, I forgot. You default on it. Up to Siago default on loan. I was the Prime Minister to backside. Eh? The phone dude, yeah. Yeah man. Fight used to broke out at phone booth. Of course, Tim Rose. Fight used to broke there. Come on, it's a film time. You know, kind of things. And then you have to go up halfway tree road where them have a couple more phone booth and then you can imagine you make a phone call and when you look you have to take something going and bus. And come out this and go on a phone booth to make a call. Poor people never have phone. You couldn't afford phone. No, but no phone no why when up and down. The whole I want can afford phone. No, I tell you, I don't pick them with phone. It never possible. And the car no phone have tax and them thing there because of this man. No phone get the drugs. Free drugs them are cheap, subsidized because of him. Carrying back a bus system and do all these things. And at the same time upgrade the secondary them to high school. Patterson, you know. Same Patterson. See now? Spectrum Management Authority, Rural Agriculture Development Agency, National Environmental and Planning, the NEPA. See there? Look here. National Resource and Conservation Agency, NRCA. Vocational Training Development Institute, VTDI. In sport. Petra Carib. Let me tell you, I have it on the next list, man. Because this is just a small list. This is just a small list of the 18.5 years. See that? The greater, see there? The National Housing Development Corporation, the NHDC. And him. The Greater Portmore Housing Development. Upgrade of junior secondary to high school. And sit down for the expansion, yeah? Because St. Thomas is a highway now is the expansion. And yes, the most I may expand neither. See that? The National Housing Development, the greater that upgrade of junior secondary high school, Hope Road expansion, Washington Boulevard expansion, and the expand, yeah, of course. So the man do this are 18.5 years, you know, over 100 things. Then Uno drive by Hope Road, that's Washington Boulevard, and the one of them place here. Look here. He move up Jamintel, man. Jamintel was worries, man. Can I remember we have forgot to go pay. This is before we want an international call, you know. You go up there, you get a number, and then them come in with the ICAS, and then, you know, look over there now. Look here. Washington Boulevard expansion. Look over there. Look here. Cumberland High. No gonna show you, know. Look here. Ascot High, Greater Portmore High, the Jamaica Police College. I mean, know. Look here. Look here. Jamaica Social Investment Funds, JSIF. Him that too, you know. Halfway Trees Transport Center. So by an upgrade. Him do that too. Yes. Trinidad Multipurpose Stadium. Farmouth Cruise Shipping Pier. Because them know so the one of this a blueprint, you know. Road improvement upgrade from Negril to Port City, to Port Antonio. The road improvement development I him do it. Plus them have other things when we leave out for this, you know. National Commission of Science and Technology. Liberalization of telecommunication sector. Liberalization. See there? I'm going to portion them. And portion thing huge too. But forget our flowers for the next. Yes. See? She forget for our flowers too, you know. So Patterson, after the meltdown, and them do the whole of these things, just 18.5 years, the PMP do nothing. But them live after this. Yeah. And that bank owners management. But are them thief up the people them thing. Yeah. And delinquent debtors are them. Them want the government to bail out instead of prison. Pensioners, yeah. Now prison, some of them should have gone, you know. JMRB. Enough of them should have gone to prison. Enough of them should have gone to prison. Yeah. See? And the man come back 18.5 years. We hear this. All right, look here. When a man come and say, we do the most, and you say, show me one thing what you do. Him can, we do the most. We achieve the most. We achieve stability. We achieve. He might tell you some things, but he can't find one thing. Just listen to how him talk. Me I find some things where Portia and PJ, Portia man, but PJ do. I mean, I go give him flowers. Yeah. You understand? Me give him flowers. See? See? This part, we give him flowers. The man leave the IMF. The man leave the IMF, PJ, and doing all these things, and right now it's beneficial for Jamaica. If you fit take for the 18.5 years, Jamaica in a mess. The most chopping. Bundy, right? Yes. The most chopping them achieve under the jail. But look on this now. Yes. Just look on this now. Under the JLP, I know Western Jamaica Hospital not done a better now. The children hospital not now one. Can we just get something from Byron and show them later? See? Yes. I'm gonna send them video the place because I'm sending them up some pictures there. We wanna see that goddamn disgrace. Not now one. And the money just stuck. The money stuck. And all this, I go on and promise. All this, I'm gonna play back something for you. I remind you something or the country run. Play something for you. I remind you, say, stop tell people like, what's what I do now? Alright. So I remind you something. I remind you something. School. I want to remind you something. I want to remind honest this. I said we can't get back this right there. Man, bro. School. All right. What is more? Remind me this. School. Manchester. Okay. Teacher. We could go to where only say something else. More, I want to listen.
Wondering why I'm taking the time to come and speak with you. Clearly, you are very important people, all of you. And when I listened to the presentation of your Member of Parliament, the part about treating people with dignity resonated with me.
All right,
So,
now for upgrade back. Hold on. Hold on, let me see this. This might have a freeze. I want to listen about this. Yeah? Let me just do about this. Let me do about that. I want to listen to this keenly, people of Jamaica. Yeah? Yeah, take it from honest mouth himself. I'm sure you say my real con man. He not no sense doing now. No sense. No sense. You come here and talk one thing and this and talk one thing. And when you blend it together now, you can just pick out the truth. Yeah, and you know, say what tell a lie. See? Out of him one mouth, you know, remember me I say nothing, you know, honest. Me I play you. Okay? Let me just go back to that. Let me just play. Alright, see that? Now go back to your honest.
Thank you very much. Now you may be wondering why I'm taking the time to come and speak with you.
Yeah, this now.
Clearly you are very important people, all of you.
Our school is him there, people. So him say Radam, and then him go to school. This is just before the local government election. This is what him do. Look at.
And when I listened to the presentation of your Member of Parliament, the part about treating people with dignity resonated with me.
You hear him? All right. Look at now. Let me go here, so. Hear this.
In order to bring down
the
last decade, where we had to go through what was called fiscal consolidation, austerity measures.
You hear him tell us that he go through austerity measures, right? Can you remember him not paying a teacher, him not paying nobody neither, you know. Him to austerity measures. Just listen him good. And hear him say yes, so. And then you ask him about the things that were in promise. Listen here.
We had to manage what we spent to get ourselves out of debt. Today, our debt to GDP ratio is somewhere in the region of about 78%. By the time we get to the next financial year, we will probably be about 74%. So I want you to understand the magnitude of what we have gone through.
So I'm going to tell you now, the debt to GDP ratio. Him pay down that. But the business about the people, them instead they pay down for the most to a level and then invest the money that we can uplift the country and do some things. No. Him just pay down that and I tell you about it, meanwhile you are suffer. But anyway, but you listen when I say yes, sir, you know. Listen, honest. This, yes, sir. At the first time I hear him, I taught the truth to the kids, them. First time I tell you how the money, how it come and everything. And then when you wear this and you put it to where am I go around and I tell people why am I build right name, where am I do right now. And then you know say I tell you bullshit. Listen good. Listen yourself. And if you take it out, I'll take it out by itself and play it nothing. Yeah.
Through the sacrifice of your parents.
Sacrifice.
Who endured new taxation almost every year.
Yeah, what I'm just saying? This is the truth. But him tell you, no new taxes. When does say a while? Play it back and listen. But him said to the kids them, what's that video? Because he remember said them can't vote. Some of them that leave, right? High school or something, them that leave and can't vote this year and next year. So him a target school people now. Can't talk to the big people them, you know. But we don't want no pedophile in a school a target to people, you know. Nobody. We don't want no because none of them we can't trust. None of them, you know, because them a pedophile, you know. You understand? We can't trust them. Who the cap fit wear it for them business. Listen when them just said a while, here again.
Who endured new taxation almost every year.
Okay.
No budget to repair roads. No budget to invest in healthcare. No budget
So if you don't have no budget, people, if this guy, he might tell you the truth, because they don't have no budget, they notice, they'll care mash up. But if you talk to him out of this, he might tell you, so we have the best healthcare, we spend the most money. When does it come out? It's up to hear him say it. You know, see the budget, because they might pay down the debt ratio to GDP. Yeah? And him leave you, if you go to hospital. The road them why them not repair, him have no budget. He might go give you more talk. And he might tell you, oh, him get the money. Not my word. Play it back. See? Remember, you know, when you listen, people do like what me do. You know, the radio station and TV station should have do what me do, you know, and like the media houses in Jamaica, they not do it. You find time for it. Go back, Bickle. No budget.
Who endured new taxation almost every year.
Yes.
No budget to repair roads. No
Right.
budget to invest in healthcare. No
None.
budget to invest in public transportation. No budget to invest in garbage collection. No budget.
Not in your garbage. I remember the place it's thing for you. And him tell you all time out, what am I say? It's a school on a man when him go down there. Manchester. But talk to the kids there. Reveal it to them, but the video said good. Eh? You hear? That's why the garbage, that's why the road station, that's why the whole thing. But when them do them gear all about him go around and them give the biggest promise. So I said, but if you're gonna give me a promise, but the money come from the people of Jamaica, taxpayers, and you don't have it and you're short for them, oh, you're gonna build these things. Oh, you're gonna turn it Silicon Valley, Portmore, anywhere it's not Silicon Valley, Miami. Oh, you're gonna do that. When me look at my hospital and that me I tell me lie, you vote, you look at the PR. You mislead me. Because we know Jamaica don't have these kind of money. You understand? So when you tell me these things, just listen when I'm about it. Remember now we are saying it, you know, him. And this was just a couple months ago. This was just a couple months ago, just up one of the. See? Remember now me say this. Him I say it. Continue.
To build the auditorium that you're asking for.
Yeah.
No budget to pay increased wages to our public servants.
So you hear, but them increase them money 300%. And there goes a public service, him say him never have no budget to do it. Neither. I hear where him say why I'm doing this now. Hear this.
And we went through that process in order to bring down our debt.
So you hear why I'm doing, people? Him fuck up the country for bring down the debt. Get to GDP ratio. Not my word. Hey, this thing up and rewind and play. Yeah? Him go through this. The whole of them police, nurses, and them thing the way you say I move and I run and the one yes. No budget for do nothing. Him don't fix the road, no hospital, nothing. Because him want military said him could have cut that. Him want bring down the debt. The jet to GDP ratio, to the ratio, yes. GDP ratio. And that him a bring down. So him go pay that. Fuck up the whole place. Yeah. You understand? You hear what him do? Not for bring down the debt. This what him do and not clean up. Let me listen. This look up and rewind. Who said it for screenshot it and play it and put it on rewind? Hear it again?
The debt we have, we must pay it. And because that is our constitutional arrangement, it is even more important that we do not get back into a situation where we have such high debt.
You hear?
There is another option as well.
But when Portia did not pay the debt, will them leave them in now? Him come and say this, you pass IMF test, you have to pass the growth test, and you go and make IMF vote for you. Me have that too, you know. That's why I say I'm dangerous. When me say I'm dangerous, I have to watch them, you know, I can't put them together. Like me a reason we don't know. I'm a plate. Yeah.
Which is, we can limit what we consume.
We limit and limit the people them. Hear this.
And use that to pay down the debt.
So here when him do, he mash up the place. That's why him not pay uno. Police, nurses, the whole of uno, him limit it. Him not put no budget in or nothing, but yes, still him use PR and say him do these things. Meanwhile, your granny want a scanner, your mother can't get it, and you can't buy a bed, no ambulance, nothing at all. Not my word. Not my word. Yeah, you understand? Yeah. You understand? This bad. See? What you mean by? Eh? What you mean by? Wait when PMP win, you will see the bad state of the economy. Explain what you mean by. We are talking the bad PR when I said at the PMP do it. Explain what you mean by, sir. Continue.
Now, some of you may be too young to remember this, but Jamaica went through that exact scenario.
Get this.
In the last decade.
In a decade?
Where we had to go through what was called fiscal consolidation, austerity measures.
So I'm going back, I said, go through it. Wish I push it through it. Him push it through it, you know. My brother, yeah.
No, some. He never paid the civil servants.
Play it back, yeah.
Them teachers, nurses, police. But at the because the country wasn't in a good state. Yet still them give themselves 200 and 300% increase during the same period. You know, so there's something radically wrong with them people.
Yeah.
You know them deceptive and dishonest.
Yeah. Yeah, man. See? Yes. So, yeah, you see the bad state of the economy when PMP win for two. We understand where I'm just saying now. Yeah, you see it because them have come through it out. Them now with us, yes. Continue.
We had to manage what we spent.
You hear this? Him tell you that in 2014 him talk about inside decade. Right? When I remember, you know, when Posa do this, remember them have to creep to IMF because them mash it up, go back to IMF, all this them. And then default upon them debt, same way like back in the 80s to backside, or them default upon the debt and mash up the thing there. You know, we practice them to give me flowers. Them to stop it, man. Don't no PR around here. Yeah, man, me understand, brother. Me just read it back. Yeah, man. I in the bad state of the economy. Me understand it, brother, man. Me understand. Me just say it, man. Me just read it back and say it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Zane? So this I want me to talk about with this guy. But if I talk to the people, them, they look at you them because of them can't vote by next year. So I'm going to answer only if you understand me. New taxes, but yes, when you hear Elijah Clark and no new taxes. Tell me now. He might tell you in a word by word, in one word. I tell you, say, we overrun the country at the taxes. So if you move from when Porsche leave, you know, it was 640 billion at the budget. Now the budget where them have, them gone over trillion, like 2 cycle now or 3 trillion, and he still not do nothing. He might pay down the debt. I pay down. And a matter of fact, and me say so him. Him tell you why him not clean up the place germs kill, you know. Him tell you why even your hospital, you'd rather the people them dead like fly for pay down a debt. And him do it for pay down the debt. When Porsche never do this, because the place is clean. And them thing there. If you have a waste freeze and she talk to the people, they will say, yes, I want to go through with this. And because of them, he must part of it too, he must part of the cabinet. And see that, you know the truth, I'm going to put this pan or your autoplay, man. Yeah.
Get ourselves out of debt.
To get yourself out of debt.
Today, our debt to GDP ratio is somewhere in the region of about 78% by the time.
Debt to GDP ratio, I want to get done, you know. And pay this bag of money, because they pay nearly $400 billion back, you know, $300, $400 billion a year, you know. And do some of that things that they are doing, you know. But then go back and borrow a bag of money. So out of the budget where they must train you, they might have nothing to spend money on budget for put anywhere at all. But yes, he might promise a triple. He might tell me how much hospital, how much this, what they might do, road them. He just go around and just make some promise. And they yet listen to him. Him this attack. This are him. Listen to him. This are the reality where I give you so, but him talk to the kids, him only talk to the one them at church corner so the other day. Him talk like him do something great. I'm say point one, you know. Can you imagine all this Deal with the telephone thing where everybody have telephone or them that live on it. If it was Bruce, who own it, but the man have so much that we never, you never see the extent. Everybody know have cell phone 2, 3 that they can talk to me same time anywhere in the world and them thing there. You know, and it bring business because people use the internet and do business. The whole of them, the whole business place, me say, yeah, it revolutionize how Jamaica move forward with where practicing them do. I will salute them. Eh? Salute them. And you say 18 and a half years that people are eat that. Eh? And I in the side there. And like you want me just move. What you mean by 18 and a half years the people them do know? You can't tell me. But see what I think them 18 and a half years. We not ever put them up on auto play. We have to teach your people them. Edify them. Or can a man have a charity and want to be leader of the country? Ask him. Him dangerous, brother, Jamaica. And diluted truth channel. Him dangerous. So you ask me, then Bolan. I have to play money laundering again, you know. But me just go through where I say. Remember that we are talking, you know. Remember we only so. We don't do tabloid. We only so. And me, I put word in a fiend mouth. I hold him to him words. That's why when him go on and tell lie and make the promises, we have to know the state of the country. And you know, so the budget we have can build these things. So you must say, hey, we're going to build a brand new international airport in a Negril. Not feasible. So like 5 minutes to get up and then reach Negril, not feasible. If you have one in a Abacabessa now where, yeah. You have to edify them, man. If you have one in a St. Mary right now, I'll be a cook come in the night and never say international for them. Him should have in a jail, a prison jail too soft, man. Him for down so with the boys them, man. Them a boys town. Him for down them, man. Yeah, man. GP, man. See? Just listen to the words of this man and I'll tell you how him getting budget. Listen here.
Time we get to the next financial year, we will probably be about 74%. So I want you to understand the magnitude of what we have gone through.
It is.
Through the sacrifice of your parents.
Sacrifice.
Who endured new taxation almost every year.
Okay.
No budget to repair roads. No budget to invest in healthcare. No budget to invest in public transportation. No budget to invest in garbage collection. No budget to build the auditorium that you're asking for.
Yeah.
No budget to pay increased wages to our public servants.
But yes, still them increase to 300% for themselves. But if you have a budget for them not like this, you know, so when I want to hear from him, you know, so I'm a promise to building thing. Continue.
And we went through that process in order to bring down our debt.
So him do a people them this. One of the evilest thing this, you know. And him grow in a money and grow in a value. You hear this? Him do them the whole of this. Mash up the people, them everything will affect them. Because the hospital thing, can you imagine you already drop a pothole? Man drown in a pothole. In a sorry. In a manhole. In a angel hole. Because in this a Porsche hole. So in a angel hole. Yeah, man drown in a angel hole. First time in the history of the world, remember your man drop in a angel hole and drown. Eh? In the road. Eh? Manual in the road. See? And you hear what I'm doing for bringing on the debt? Continue.
Sometimes I listen to the public conversation and it is disconnected from the reality of our situation.
Una hear for yourself? Not my word. So, the public conversation we're in carried out there. I'm Big Mama and the one of them. It disconnected to the reality. He might tell you the reality I know. Right, that's all. This, you know, the rest of who when I put out something, I think when I make sure. I open it big enough, so I want to tape off this and replay it back to him. This will depend rewind and yeah, it will depend autoplay. You rewind it and play it again. Remember when him tell you no budget for and when him do for bring down the debt, him hurt hurt everybody. And him say, you know, when disconnected. He might tell you from the reality. Look hear what the reality.
It is important that the next generation of Jamaicans are grounded in our struggle and understand it. And do not argue in public debates as if public finances just appear from out of the air, or there is some reserve money that is out there somewhere that the government can just reach in and take.
When you hear that? So you don't argue and think so when him come and making big promises, him have money when him can just take out of the year and use. That means him a tell you now about a lie. This equal the city them when him promise and them thing and the budget they couldn't build it. When you look on the budget. Yes. When you hear this, him say he must argue in a public debate. Then all the people them go on here and say then well, you go tell the people them the truth they suffer. But we now have the budget and when you pay down with it. And you mash them up. When you hear this, continue your way I say now. Just listen.
Everything that we have, which is known as the budget, comes from you, all of you. Whether it is...
Yeah, let me play about this again. Everything, we have the budget, and the budget we talk about can't build up the whole of them things we promise you. Impossible. When the road still stinks and everything still short and the hospital them not fix and nothing. You hear this? Here again.
Public finances just appear from out of the air, or there is some reserve money that is out there somewhere that the government can just reach in and take. Everything that we have, which is known as the budget, comes from you, all of you. Whether it is your GCT,
It is.
your income tax, or the other taxes that you pay, or the other fees.
You hear people? The taxes that you pay are the other fees. Because them put on fees that you pay more taxes on it. When the thing them go up, your light bill, him get one bag of money from the JPS and them thing. The light bill go up. Remember them get more taxes off of it, you know. Him just tell them more taxes. Everything where it tax. It tax. And him I tell you how it work now. Yeah? Him for leave with children alone, but tell him, him for left them alone. But him go tell them the truth, yeah, so. Yeah? So when him come out and tell them lie now, we run him where? And late and fees are the fees. See that? Yeah.
The ability of the government to spend depends on the revenues it gets from the economy. And if the economy isn't doing well, the government cannot spend.
All right. So him just tell you again, but listen me. If the economy does do well, them have a shortfall from last year budget and come back in this year budget shortfall. The economy do well? No. Him just tell you if it not do well, them can't spend. Him will have paid on the debt and him have money. Him that make sure the garbage clean up and the hospital run good and the budget. But them not have no budget. A matter of fact, Nigel Clark just come on last week before, when them come tell us, say them not have the money, them have to think and forgive you so, or put it over there so. But just still if you talk to them on a pulpit, them tell you, we are doing great, all these things are lies. So this show you that the economy is not doing well. Because him not have no budget to do none of these things. Who said? I just something to hear him say this, you know. But him a go around and promise you Silicon Valley and Miami and all about. The man for charge for treason, of course. Of course. Let me play it back again, you know, because I like using one word. Not my saying. No man can't say lonesome say this. Yeah.
Your income tax, or the other taxes that you pay, or the other fees. The ability of the government to to spend depends on the revenues it gets from the economy. And if the economy isn't doing well, the government cannot spend.
That's why they never have no budget for the none. And that's how the place stays so. And the man join the hole. But yes, still, yes, he say, you know, some man are evil though. The man are go on and tell you, oh, you know, don't make because we are doing great, man lying in pocket. The budget, the government, the country not doing well. He can't spend. He never have the money to spend. You understand? We have shortfall, you know, from the last budget, you know. And this budget too. We have shortfall, of course. Of course, not the budget. Somebody tell you, Andrew himself said up there, so. All right, now the contract. Of course. You read the last week paper, a week before? Of course. Yes. Now go on good. But him tell you, oh, the budget, him tell you all the thing run. You hear about the taxes and everything. And you hear when I pay them on the debt. Him leave everything else, you know, for suffer. But when them come on them, the PR, they take up and rewind and play straight. Yes, yeah.
For many decades, in our economic psychology, the term I'm coining, or rather, in the political economy of Jamaica, if the government didn't have tax revenues, then we could borrow. And for many years, governments existed on borrowing.
It is.
That's how we ended up at 150% of what we were producing.
What we were producing, it is.
But that's not the complete story. The debt also increased because we had something called Finsac.
It's so wicked.
Collapse of the financial sector.
Yes.
And government had to take private debt and make it public debt.
Yeah. Well, a partner now, you hear? But hear this now. When them tell us the Finsac, them take the private debt and make it a public debt. Because this is what any country that do like in America and them thing there. And who run up the debt at them same one. But they never explain that to nobody. Them run with it, you know, Finsac. You see, no. But this is how them wicked, you know. When you look now, Siago, him not pay them for film loan, they fall for that too. And say him forgot, him owe 31. Or you forgot something, you default on your debt. If you and you default on 5 million or 10 million, they might take for something. Remember, you put up your OCDs things and I put up something for collateral. You know? And then when the woman I explain, I say, like you, remember the bank have put lien on your thing, the bank have your papers. The bank that have to them friend them use this now for borrow money or fight again and you know get a loan or fight again and thing when people run in and do one bag up. Them was criminal operating in the 80s. Come up, that's why you have Finsac. But you want to blame Omar David to try to clean up this. And see him come out there when you look him at them for right half enough of them debt, including all the shand, what of them run out. Nobody can answer food and stupid. Because you know so I want to mix up, I want to get a bag of things. I want to run out with it. Yeah? Like you said, just leave it, man. When it busts this up, yeah. Him have to save pensioners. Him save another pensioner money and the one him have to save the one of them. Yeah. Yes. It save pensioners money and save enough more things. See, I remember I turned public debt. Yes. See? But at them, same politician them when I have them out, them. Siago and the way Siago him say, same like how SSL now, Andrew, look, Siago in a this, because Finsac. Because the government have to come and try to clean up the whole of this. And instead of Siago put something in place that them to go to prison, no, he wouldn't lock up himself. He wouldn't. Now it come out to where I see the whole of them name, and them X out most of them name because them I say, oh, the whole country are turning power and know we are thief and we're wicked, you know. And the one we have, how much we have shares in them a company, and them a be a shell company and be a thing, and them thief pay land in the 80s. So Charles has approved, enough more of them has proved out there. So them come out rich. Same like us, Siaga, they run it, but him like 100 times worse than Siaga. Honest. Line in pocket. And him tell us no budget. Then if you say no budget, or you're in a country and you go around and tell people, say, because we have discipline and we have the money, but yet still, you see the one of these things front of you, the country stinks in a year. And it still stinks. Yeah? PMP come and remember, you know, this, the Finsac one and the man come and put in the whole of them things in place. But the whole we can't talk, you know. Yeah. The same thing that US government did in a recession. It's a recession. Because government have to act. But when when them give the people them are different thing. You have some people around them where own this them things of the people. Because I call them that the other day to you. So like them dons. Some things that people them like JLP, the one of them dons. No, you have JLP people talk to me and them not dons. But them talk to people them like them dons. Them you just feed them and them just run and you know like a dog, like get a dog with bone. So them dons. So when them talk to them they look shooting and them more partisan more than anything else, you know. So when you talk to them, them just love. For you say jail people just love it, no care what them do, me love it. People get wise up more than that. That's why Mandy said first in study. And to them not to the first in study, never yet. Never. You go for you see him go to the peanut bread and do all kind of little things, you know, say. That is not no, you know, government like kind of things we come with. That are foolishness. You understand? That are garbage. That was garbage. See, yeah, yes, brother. Wagwan. Yeah, brother. Me see you sending the other one, so I just want to talk to you. Hey, Wagwan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. I listen to your program and me hear you refer to the hole where the brother John as Andrew hole.
Yes,
but Charles, it's a Portia hole, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So it will be more appropriate if you say Juliet hole.
No, because Juliet is not the Prime Minister. Portia was the Prime Minister. That's why I do it.
But I know. But
I remember, but hear this, brother. Remember, say, we could have said Big Mama, yeah, but Big Mama not the Prime Minister. Neither we could have said Queenie. So it's Andrew.
I understand what you're saying, you know.
Yes.
I understand what you're saying, brother.
Yes,
so
yes.
You have to explain to me just me I said. Because Portia was a female.
Yeah, but them are male, so a female. Just look how them live. Just look around them, no man. Remember, I say you have some fishermen a be a whale company at night, then tear up the people them net, you know. People them can't push out the net a road right now, you know, out of sea, you know.
Right.
I be a firm whale a tear it up on all kind of things. So I say so. Female, the man John, you know. Yes, as a Prime Minister, so it go right across. Yes, John more. Yes.
It no matter the gender, just go right across.
Right across, no matter the gender. So a female then John, yes.
Yes. Me look on it from a gender.
No, not an agenda, no. I gotta look on it from a Prime Minister issue, like what him said. So when Charles sit down there and said John in a man Portia hole.
No,
yeah, so it go right across the board. Yeah, man. So a female the man John in yeah, man.
But the next thing you must really make a comparison about, you know. When I say make it, you make it. But you need to emphasize on it. And of course you do it, but even more so. The fact that him tell you the state of the economy.
Yes.
And the fact that him tell you him can't pay civil servant, nurse, him can't fix road, hospital. The whole works where we knew. Although him say something different from the campaign trail. It's the same way when them same campaign. You must rivet it to the people that
I play it, man. I take out the part and play it, man. Yeah, man.
At the same time when them can't do it, them take 300% for themselves.
Yes.
No, I think that's scandalous. How could that wicked man, that barbaric, because at the same time when them tells to them now have no money for pay people, yet them give themselves 4 people 10, 100 times for themselves. Yes. How can that be? And the economy not in a good shape.
Mm-hmm.
And so the prosperity that them talk about are really and truly for themselves.
Yes, man. Yes.
The political directorate, the people are not benefit, the people are suffer like hell, brother. You know, so, you know, a nice program, a nice reminder to the people, man, when this man will tell the students the truth.
Yes.
I went step on the campaign trail. Even our day for yesterday, it was in St. Thomas.
Yes, I tell people them shit. Say, he might build up, what over there, sir? Urbans. He not and the government building it.
Private sector.
The private sector did it. And then, but may I ask you something now? May I ask you something? Come in like when you build up a mall, and the same thing, up there look nasty, right? He might carry the courthouse over there. He might carry the government place them over there. And then you have shop where you have rent, where you have put over there, right? So if you carry the place, you have pay the revenue and thing over there. That means it must have it workers. Then when you tell the people them economical, this when it done, and you tell them for this shit. So you tell them, say the NCB are go over there. And I look at them from church can or just leave school and go in NCB go. Don't them have them staff? If you move from one building to another, you don't leave your staff there, answer them up. That makes sense?
No, man.
You lay them off? So all the court, where the court are poor the little 18-year-old and people them from church can have, over there go work in the court, them are turn judge and liar, all of a sudden. You know, say I be a shit man I tell people them, brother. If you have the island revenue over there, or where you carry over there for collect money, or the tax office, it not have its staff. What am I tell the people them say?
Yeah, well, you have to educate the people because when you
edify them. Yes.
They move offices all the while over the country, various locations.
Yeah, and they move the workers.
And when you go to the new offices, you see the same workers there.
Yeah, so I don't know if you have a fight that means that you have the whole set of them people that take up some makeup with me. We don't know the job. No. Some people that lose them work then. It don't make no sense. You're a liar, you're a judge. So them carry all these things over there, so now where do? You go over there just to get work, so?
They might dupe the people and Rasta. I can't they might fool the people and
yes.
They might do end up there. Well, let me tell you, a long time, say, sheriff did use a term named pathological liar,
Mendacious.
Yeah, pathologically mendacious.
Yeah, man, yes.
I see when mendacious and liar the same thing.
Yes, yes.
But I tell you, say, this your party, that sheriff they call Bruce Golden,
Yeah.
And say Andrew only said the same thing. Nigel
times 100.
Yes.
Andrew only said Elijah, yes.
The same thing. Yeah. So they're not different, brother. And you have to keep a bend up. Boy, I'm start me have to go help you buy some hammer, brother. Because the amount of hammer we bend up already.
Brother.
The hammer them people.
Brother. Well, I tell you, the last time I went on the road and I say, Yankee Bless call me and say, what? I say, some other people I say, yeah, right. And I say, yeah, man. But I go vice Levi Gibbons. Some of those scared the port, come have portable speed. Anywhere I go, you can just walk with a portable speed.
But the light is kind of darkish,
Yeah, so I video myself. So, Andrew might have want to go point out to the authorities. Say, see my driver on video, they charge him. No. And my man just said, no, me, I remember, me, I gotta do something. My wife said, I'm right. I tell you, so me, I move, I do so me and my wife move. So, she has step in it, and me, I go relax, and yes. So I drive, go, but she drive, come back. So I said, go. Yeah?
Real family values, my brother.
Yeah, man, yes. You see me, I say? And they reach you, man.
Yes. You're not like the best baby father, Rasta.
No, sir, I'm not time for that. I just know, say, he's a super granddad and, super dad and super granddad and,
Well, you need, the Prime Minister needs to take a leaf out of your book.
Yeah, man, I'm not time for live like that, brother, me advance in life that I choose some man, when me talk to some people all the time, they might have feel say, "Chow, you get up, me can't talk," but me I talk to them, I study them, But them don't know. I tell them, so me stay.
Yeah.
We study the world. We study the world, we never start studying.
May I tell you,
yes, sir.
It's nice with the flashback with the 18.5 years on the party, man.
Well, man, I give them more right. Can do more than 100 things. So, you compare, man, and you tell the people them 18.5 years. No, The people them want to talk on them phone and they online and realize about a partisan make them the online and do everything, you know. We as artists and producers, we benefit. Hey, I'm not talking about the one of them. Every single person over that. When you can't get up and call your mother or a friend overseas and think when you look money come same time. So they're not practicing them, man. When you look, you can buy a car and when you look at when a taxi, and then at them same way, man. I'm pushing back a bag of things, man. At them, man. Yeah.
You know, so Daryl Vaz himself benefit from the used car thing, though.
Of course.
You know, a used car company. Name
Yeah.
Daryl Vaz, or something like that.
You see me, I say? Then in the time, the way you look now, you remember in the 90s, they have IRFM come in and then the amount of station come in after that. The amount of thing come in, hey, the man, hey, the man, and then they realize, say, look where I'm on. Eh?
Well, me, you touch an argument about the telephone booth. Oh, and when you want me international card, you have to go
I jam and tell brother and go pay your money and line up, they say people up there and they join a little back. For the little couple, can you have just a couple minutes, you know, can you there, you know?
Yeah, man.
No, the poorest set of people in Jamaica, when you don't have no food, you have a phone. Come on now.
Yes,
You know, so, let me ask you something. If that was Andrew Owness, come and do this. Can you imagine every minute them bring it down in your face and rub it? I say I gotta do it. I abuse. Them that rub it off in your face. So, you know, see, how we make on the phone, how we make on do it, but the amount of achievement the practicing them do. You know, the 18, them that you can't even boast for one. I mean, I talk about it served nationally and internationally, even at the diaspora. That's we can talk to you right now. Your instrument in the pan, it costs you a bag of money, no. You couldn't pay a phone bill. Mr. Shaw make phone bill. A thief the money $8 million. But hear this now. Digital at the time when them thief the money, you know, in a 2008, 2009, when them talk about the big car business there. Remember say, you know, you pay less than $2,000 for the month. You can call non-stop straight and talk to anybody in a US straight, you know, Canada and UK. You know. So Owen pay $8 million. Even if him sit down and you charge $100, it can't add up to $8 million per minute. It cannot add up to $8 million. A thief the money. So when Andrew come and do, Andrew say, oh yeah, what me do now? Me cap it. No, Andrew thing. I had 2,000. That's when my minister, when my thing 2,000. Yes. When Andrew was prime minister, Andrew said cap it at 40,000. Jamaica, and instead of the 8 million. Shall have it around it 8 million, it can't make them call it. That means him not bathe, him not brush teeth, him not eat, and it couldn't for 1 month. It's impossible. Just work out the minutes them for the month. Can we do it, you know? It can't work. So what I'm doing now, I have links. What them do? This government, brother, them link with the clique. The clique.
The private sector, yeah,
yes. And that it's wrong. And them talk about Singapore, you couldn't do this. And then when them do that, you know, them give back some kickback up here, kickback and things, that's why them rich. So I was investor, you know. When you look at the Finsac report right out, you know. He was investor, you know. And in them have a right off him bad debt too, you know.
Can you imagine?
But our back, when they make the man them rich, you know. All of them, you know. In a Siag and them administration rich, you know. So that means enough of them pooper rich off of this, you know. Where you see the people them come out them a member of parliament now, you know. The whole of them are shit, you know.
Look, you know, you realize what going on. Them get rich off of the taxpayer, the poor people back and the poor people.
That's why them, yes. Yes.
Right? And them live a luxurious life off of the taxpayers.
Yes.
And the poor people. That's like, you know, to show you how things not right, brother. Look on the IC report. Look what the Prime Minister said earlier in the year. And look how much money the Prime Minister have at a time when the country in a hard austerity and a stuff and the people might suffer. No services, no hospital, no police vehicle, no short of policemen, teachers and nurses are migrate because them can't see them real Jamaica. And you see the Prime Minister and them colleagues them rotten rich when the country so poor.
And him tell the boy him tell the same car him not pay this because him not pay down the debt. per GP, and
Or
GDP.
it don't affect his riches.
No, I'm get the money in the first place,
Or
brother.
the payment of the debt never affect him riches. Yeah, you know understand me after your boss.
Yes,
It
man.
never stop him from a 28 account.
No.
It never stop him to run, to circulate 400 million through 3 accounts.
Yes.
It never stop him.
And when you look NCB, brother, when you look on NCB, oh, nobody not charge them, I've said nothing. Like what TD get charged in America. NCB allow the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister mix up in a, remember, you know, we want someone name in a Finsac. We not put with that, you know. The PMP are called about put something where them just come out and come talk to the people them on Finsac. PMP are called feet right now. And I ask, because when them do them push out people name, and then right now it just shows from the 80s, 81, they make our people have merchant bank 200,000, 20 million year this. And when you look at the whole of them, and the whole of them as JLP, them just them open bank and have this and have that, and when you look they rub up a bag of people. Look, yeah. You understand?
We have to do more deep dive into this thing, brother.
Yeah, man. Me do eagle soaring though, you know. Me soar the eagle, you know. Yes, me do eagle fly.
Actually, man, I think what I like with the eagle, sometimes the eagle plant a little nest somewhere, you know, man.
Yeah, man, when you ask about eagle, have enough nest, you know, brother. The matter of fight them.
The nest coming like what Jamaica eyes should be.
Yes.
Jamaica eyes flying, you know, but the nest are work, man.
Yeah, so man. Right side of them, you know.
Man.
Right side of them, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So you have to decide of them at big out to a bar. Me know the chatting with them. You understand?
I tell them, I'm boy, as you forever be saying, and with the cliche, you're doing the top line. Everything I think was investigated and factual.
Of course.
So them can't go around that.
Brother, you know this is why I play. I play them. Them one words, them can't come and say, I said. I just said no.
So the Prime Minister, now I'm not shame, you know.
Nah.
I tell the students of Manchester, yeah?
Yes.
No money to be rich, no money. And wait till you can also pick up money off a tree.
It come from you, the taxpayers. Okay. So let me run through this fast. So if you visit Andrew Onis come front of you now and tell us say him a turn over Portmore in a Silicon Valley and Miami, where that's that to him?
When I said to him, you can't talk on the ear, brother.
Because he's not taking for your coffee, you know. Because when you look on the state of the hospital and you look on the road and you look on the thing where him not fix over the decades, over the years, nearly a decade now. Well, him did it more than that because him did it nearly 5 years just and then him come back here, so, right? But it's not no fix. And then he might come and tell us, say, yes, we are going to do this and we spend the most money and we do this. You have to go run with the man. You have to go run him way. You have to say, but brother, me I know when they eat at them out where you can just come and tell people what we doing good, you know. And that you say, yeah, so we know all the taxpayers' money come. The little money we draw with taxpayers, and by the time you do so, and the housekeep, you know, the money done. But you pay down some debt and the housekeeping, you don't have the money. We see shortfall from last year in the budget, and we see this year again. So why you come and make these promises? These are empty promises. These are just political stunts because you feel the people that vote for you. Now vote for you, you idiot. I better read truthful and say, boy, I mash up the country and I thief some money, you know. But when you forgive me, I thief the money still, but I prison me no want to go and I tell lie, but you know, and then shell company, them really don't have no workers. I want to see it to for myself. Oh, a matter of fact, if you have workers when every place locked down, brother. Everywhere they locked down. When they open them company in 2020, right? Everywhere locked down, you have to stay warm. And you get $200,000 mask. You have to come off a road, them to work from yard. The tourism sector, everything locked down. The industry locked down. But him now have how much industry make money? Or make the money, people? Around 473 million in a 3 account that belongs to 3M business. Then him file tax 0%, but you still around $1 million to it. In mother account where I talk about when you look him transfer millions to for himself to other personal account. Through that. Him have account with woman. By the way, you see one of the places where I talk about Going to the place where him say, I'm client down in a film. No, listen. It no exists. Me I want to deal with that in all this because that no exists, you know. That the place no exists, you know. Maybe just tell you, you know. Because I remember me know down in your place too, you know. It no exists.
Must green or rise now.
Listen, it no exists. So place where I talk about one bag of foolishness, it no exists, brother, down there. It no exists down there. You want to see the place down there where the address, just go look on the address where you put and go look on the place right now.
Yeah, man, you need to do it, man, because I mean, suspects it no exist, man.
Let me show the people them. This a foolishness. You might like give people some address, you give people all the same liar the address for one of the things them when file
right.
up there, so after the address up, yeah, man. I'll be a foolishness in going with it. See?
Well, you have to tell the irony of all of this, you know, brother, is that when him go out and make them address and I tell the people them lie, the amount of boo-boos that wear blue and bill wear ring, you want to say, why them people there?
So,
they don't really understand about them, not suffer same way.
yes, man. But you see what them do? Them I think about maybe them just why if family man them just say some foolishness. And I garbage. Me just talk to a brethren. I want them I can get him back. But you know when just tell me say loan some. And I'm not going to make me switch, you know, because me was labor. I'm not a fact, I said I can call him and ask him this. Well, I call him on the phone same time. I call him on the next number.
Oh.
He just tell me, say, no, I'm not going to make me turn PMP, you know. The whole of my people, they must pay me. I can call him. If you watch me, yo, answer your phone, fam. Me, I don't put him on, you know. He said, listen, I have 9 youth. I remember none of them now vote for this man again. I done with them. See?
The man that unrealistic, man.
Man say, yo, you make us start study a lot of things now. We just see the man never stop the PR. A country and move forward, brother.
Oh, you know,
you
need to ask. You know, you need to ask the people and learn some. Well, you need to ask the people who listen to you, see?
Yes.
Ask them when they're going to the supermarket to buy groceries. If one side of the supermarket say, Betty Milk, them side mark
Betty Milk, PMP, 200, $5,000. Yes.
Yeah.
And then over JLP partner, it mark $2.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Ask the people and that, because I'm sure when the JLP and PMP going at the grocery shop, everybody pay the same price. I ask you that. But I believe so when I'm going to the supermarket, they might go by the green section and the cheaper.
No, you see, all right, brother, you see what them do, them paying the people in conscience, you know. It good enough for first in study, so.
People them question, brother.
Yes,
you need to put them questions to the people to make them understand.
Yeah, man. So, you see, when them going at the people, them paying the people, and the people them conscience, you know, going at that and twist up them poor milk mind. I remember them people that like, you have some, you know, people like, use them bottom and sweep shop place and sidewalk and them thing there, and then they use them and, you know, street furnitures, you know, them like them thing there, and you say, all right, when we reach to them and you talk to some of them mothers there because them have the youth them from them young, and you say book up and them say yes, and you know, or them go on already and you say yes, me have them and I can get them vote. Let's go give them a money, man. You get all of them vote because we can buy them out, and you know, so them to start charge to these things seriously. People will start going to prison for this. Say, you know, bribe people to sell vote and do this. And then people will think about where we are come from, we ancestors. Because if we are come from slavery, we wrap up in a no man can come tell me about you buy my vote. None. And this year disrespect for you step to me. Remember, you know, you there, you win. And you there 1, 2, 3, 4 years. And when it come to voting time, now you come at 5 grand, even if you come with 20 grand. And this year, you know. You understand? Because when me do some boom man, dissect it up and say, boy, you pay me this, that me take for the whole year. Me I'm gonna work this, you buy my vote like it's a slavery thing this. Like how them used to buy a slave. But we done with this. You understand? You can't listen. Me have to run away. You know, you can't keep my free show like open like valves them I do. But show and I do this to the youth them know one thing. If you not do that every year, don't talk to me. If you come in, you don't do it every year. So we know it's not because of this you come in now, you start do something when we know say, okay, and keep this every year so I can't book. You go keep it when a voting time. And then you keep a free show and call artists and then yes. And then go in like people them in and chat to them. Come let me tell you this. You ever hear when people see you, it's a kind of strategy, right? If people say yeah, when I pick you walk and go shake two man and them see you, them and say, boy, my man and I say, like honest now. So I'm just come tell the two lie and they say, boy, I see me now, me have vote for him. So I'm thinking can do it again with the people them when the people them are suffer. Can't work. Man them lie. The man them chop and it cost Finsac. And then come back and chop again and it cost SSL. 8 cost this again. Them shouldn't give the guy a license to operate SSL. I may tell you, sir.
No, man, you're perfectly correct with that.
Shouldn't give him a license.
Perfectly.
You understand?
See, man.
Yeah. Shouldn't get a license to operate SSL.
Yes, the by voting.
Yes.
With the by voting, them are all the people that want to sell them vote accountably, you know.
Yeah.
You know. But the man will buy it. The rich man them will buy it. Nobody now hold them. Them free for buy it and nobody not say nothing to them because if you have a seller, you must have a buyer. Why the owners is still on the ghetto people and want to sell them goat and the people who them a buy from okay? Why nobody now say nothing about them?
But at them we are done.
If they weren't selling, if they weren't buying goat, the little man could not sell. But I him the owners step on the ghetto people again.
But that me tell you again, you know. That me tell you again. That's why you see, you as a man where a man come face at this and this, you know. And I will explain to them again. I may I say to them again, brother, may I say, listen now, a man, you vote for him and him not see you can't call him, not at all, no phone number. But all of a sudden, an election I come now, him come and be nice to you. He come give you 30 grand, say, put this with you. Then I say, him guilty my vote, give me 30 grand. Then they come back and give you 5 grand and give you a little piece of this because they might buy you out. I buy your vote. See? And when him done now, I'm not busy with you again for the next 4.5 years. Yeah, and him come back with the same. Meanwhile, them mash it up and you see him get rich. Remember, you're not going to politics to get rich, none at all, you know. And you can't have them money. Politics don't give you money, you know.
No.
Politics are going there for us make a country better, not for line your pocket.
You're going to serve. Yeah, I'm going to serve and make the people better. That's why Andrew wants so because he recognized that, you know, instead of him not going in there for himself, it's to make the people life better. And you see him do the exact opposite. Lying
himself, man. And I tell people, you're feeling it now. I can't remember, I have something when I tell you, I build a town center. I ask you, when you say, Andrew build a town center? Andrew, you tell me, I tell lie upon you, you know, because I play it too, you know, because me like, when I play something, because we know Andrew, you have a mini and them watch, yeah? I could just play the highway and town center where him said. Let me just play it.
That was stable.
Yes.
The government allocated close to $4 billion to deal with urgent and emergency repairs of roads. This will not be enough, but we hear the cries of the people in the rural.
All right, people. So if him, the same as serve the people, the man has served them well. You there 2 decades. This is the other day. This is last year, November. Let me say something to you. Him there 2 terms. Him there for 2 terms, right? Remember him promises and everything, right? All right. So if him come and say, yeah, you're cry, that means him ignore you in the 2 terms. This is just last year, November, I'm thinking where my so. I must say, yeah, the cries are funny. That means him never do not know either. For him, yeah, the cries. You see me I talk about, brother? You say it's simple, you can just drive down and this is the reality. You hear? Yeah, the cries. Let me finish here where I say, yeah, the cries. Yeah.
Communities who feel that their roadways have been neglected.
That's where I say now. Yeah, stand up. Look at them and laugh. Look how Agintime, look how him take a for eat that now. Him said, me hear the cry. Who feel it, and you laugh for that? Your wheel pop off and bust up. I might have bust mash up some of you. And him a ring bell and a laugh. Him say, boy, we hear the cry, but I waste some money. Because we hear the cry from one who feel. And you ring bell and laugh. Me don't say no, you take me for play thing. Yeah.
You are the people, man. So
Eh?
in my boots, man.
No, but, oh, you feel laugh for the, and I know the road them not fix same way now. But look, yeah, when I say yes, sir. Yeah. I say. And this, oh, wait, I laugh for. Fish man, they come, hey, me rather see action, you know. This is not show me off. Continue.
You know me already. I am not one to pretty up things. I'm going to tell you as it is. Jamaica has more roads per square mile than most other countries. At one time, we were number 2 in the world. We are about number 4 or 5.
That up to that time, that wrong, Tony can look on it wrong. Somebody just a send Cinema. Cinema also said nothing about I was Cinema also. Cinema's good man. Cinema say PM couldn't promise me anything again because I am still waiting on the promise of the 100 days. Hey, Cinemax I'm not play on there, but let's see. If somebody has said Cinemax outside, let me see somebody. Yeah. Oh, go outside and Joe. Okay, maximum. Okay, Cinemax good man. Okay. Alright. So this is how Andrew lie. This is how I'm wicked, you know. Continue.
No. We have a whole heap of roads.
That when does I think the when does where they are up there, so we're not the number 2 and we're not the number 4. We're up there, so continue.
And everyone expects that the road must be asphalted to a certain condition.
That means, you hear what I'm saying? That means St. Thomas Road or mash up so. Them deliberate do it because them say you expect everyone, you shouldn't even talk to the people them like this. You say you're gonna do the thing. You're the Prime Minister, you're the government, from the government. But you say them expect them road for asphalt to certain condition. That means him make it thin. Him say certain condition, that means him not make it thick. Him say just certain condition.
Right.
So I'm tell yourself, no, we're not do it. A carpet we are going now. Him just say it. Him admit it, him just say it. Eh?
Stick up in before you play the rest. You heard him in that clip say him, everybody knows that him is a man him doing pretty up thing.
Yes.
Talk it as it is, right? Why would the Integrity Commission? Why not pretty up things then? Since he say him is a man who everybody know doing pretty up things and talk it as it is. Why am I getting Integrity Commission so much trouble?
No, but him forgot prison, man. The man never forgot prison. Man,
no pretty up things.
Yeah, we can't tell him
selectively.
My joker. We can't tell him. Yeah.
Let me bring to your attention that the number of roads that we have, maybe only 10% of them have been maintained from the time that they were constructed to standards that would allow them to stand up to the traffic that they take.
Over 10%, but that's CRM say good. Maybe maintain 10% to the standard for stand up to the traffic. But man, they used to maintain all of the road them when build. Never skip, never say patrol. You know them used to PWD, them do them work. And them have department all over the country. But this is how we end up to when you have people like this. Continue.
What does that mean? The roads in your communities, many of them were constructed 50 years ago.
So the argument doesn't make any sense to the people. When a man come and say, me, you got to do this, and may look two-term. And I'm going to tell you, so what does that mean? And what I want to do is fix and it can't fix. It make any sense to you? And I want you 5 months and it gone already. 5 months. And it mash up. Georgia. You sent them as well. Yeah.
No maintenance was done to them, maybe a little patching.
And I tell again this so again. 50 years ago, in a film thing, no maintenance are done to them. But the road them never stay so. Not even a PJ time. Never like this bad. No. Never. The whole of them road that people are drowned in an Andrew hole. Come on.
But everybody now wants at one time that the government must find the resources to fix all these roads. It's not possible.
You am tell us it's not possible again, but you still go on and promise everybody a kind of road and everything. Everybody want the government one time to find all these resources and fix road. It's not possible. Him just tell say it's not possible, but yes, still him come to your place and tell him I fix road and I do this and I do this and road and them things. Just listen what him saying, no, man. Saying, cause it's not possible. If you pay down the debt like that and what have you, him say it's not possible. But when I do him attack the people them now. Yeah? Continue.
And by the way, while I was preparing for this speech, I came across a budget presentation of a former Prime Minister in 1994. And you know...
So if you're going to write a speech, if you do your thing as a Prime Minister, or you came across PJ, unless you search a PJ, and go listen, and you have to search that speech there. Budget presentation speech. If you go listen this and listen more, you can enough speech PJ make. And you go back in 1994, that me I listen to PJ and study man. I pay that him do, you know. Him girl people, you know. They show you. You have to prime. Me not listen to people, you know. They make me speech, man. So why you go back and listen to PJ if you come make a speech? And you hear what I'm saying about PJ now?
What? He was making the same point about...
So you take PJ pint and I make them. And I hear a pint. You hear this? Continue.
Roads. This is not a problem that emerged overnight, but people want to take it and turn it into a political problem.
So you hear this now? So when you attack the PMP with all these things, teacher, nurses, everything you talk them with. Everything. You talk about a baby cry. Yeah? You talk about the health system, you talk about the security, national security, everything you talk about. You alone can make people sleep with window and door open. And when people talk back to this guy says, you know, you take it and turn it into a political problem. Eh? That's why I say you can't play with this guy. Yeah? He's dangerous. Very dangerous. You have to listen to him good. But here where I'm boss plan. Remember, I'm a political problem, you know. But here I'm a boss plan center mash up now. Hear this. It's about 4 mash up. Because 4 mash up. Yeah.
Don't turn our roadways into a political football.
See it? Don't turn our roadway in a political football. This guy will turn everything in a political football. See the private sector build up a good year there, and say, he might build it. And the road are the best road when it's done because you have to dig it up back. But yesterday, tell them it's the best road. And right now, you have to dilly-dally. And now him come and chat about a bullshit again. Eh? Continue.
We will make the allocations in this budget and in the budget to come to make repairs and improvements to local and secondary roads as far as we can.
As far as we can. After 2 terms. Eh? Him tell us him have no money for prepare road and do nothing at all and people them attack. And remember, you know, enough people dead because the road not repair. You know. Remember enough people it crash, enough people dropping on them in a 100 hold them and it bust them weed and it crash them. You know. And I just the man alone will drown, you know. Let me tell you this, not for the accident because of this, you know. Them bad road there, you know. It might turn a bus at the same time but it get a chop and you go drive from somewhere else and when you look just give way, fling away. Yeah? This bad. Yeah? The 100 hold them, man. Yeah, man.
But you will also notice
that
we are making the investments in the highways.
But the highways, the way I make investment in that. Yeah, no. Don't make it turn political football. But no, you start both so you are making investment in the highways. We never have the money for making investment in the first place. Yeah.
St. Thomas in the east.
Yeah. I look how them are go when you hear St. Thomas in the east. Papa no one James in. Look at
a parish that spawned our self-government.
Not no go son either, you know. Him no know a mystery neither. Continue.
Well, they took back self-government, but gave it back after a while.
No go so. The man them that deal with equal rights. In the rebellion, never take self-government.
But St. Thomas, the rebellion,
You would learn so the rebellion take self-government from people. You better? All the man them are mad because they want equal rights and certain things they are right for the people. When get this one, man? Eh?
Yeah, them are right. Forget it. The rebellion wasn't about land, man. It was about them freedom, man.
Yeah, it will be, and them want some rights and what have you, and you know, Paul Boog and George them God say, but people them forget rights and all kind of things.
Yes.
Oh, it matter about them, they take self-government and them. What kind of foolish system I tell people, brother? Me never know this.
Them all and I ring them bell, Rasta, and can't tell them anything.
Sure, no.
the colonial masters then start to pay attention to the conditions in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And from then, St. Thomas was treated like the forgotten parish.
So the road now make him attack them thing, you know. From then, it treated like the forgotten parish. Like him do something, say, I want to capture place. Yeah.
I remember.
So, okay, the other thing now. I used to sit down and I one day, you know. Him sit down up the field long, you know, James, you know. I must say that it treated like forgotten parish. That means that James that treat the people themselves. Eh? Continue.
In 2016, having a Prosperity Live meeting in St. Thomas, and a young man stood up in the meeting and said, Prime Minister, I'm paraphrasing him now, we want to feel like we're in the modernity now, like we are a part of modern times. We don't have no Kentucky and we don't have no stoplight. That was his perspective of
just stand up and come tell him this. Line up. Continue.
Being in modern times. Of course, we understand what he was trying to communicate. We have made the investment not just to put blacktop on a mall surface.
Yeah, these people, listen.
We are building roads that can withstand these strange weather events.
You hear these people? But him up there say, boy, I'm never pull back this. Him build the road. And a blacktop, that was a lie again. A bad mall and everything.
Climate change. We are building roads that have water mains running under them. We are building roads with fiber optic capabilities in them.
Fiber optic capabilities in them, in the road. In the worst road. I'm not sick. In the road, you know.
We are building roads that have drains in them. And we are not just building roads to nowhere. We are building town centers that can become the economic center.
So people, the man don't build one town center in Jamaica. One. The town center them where they are Jamaica are them they the same way. Morant Bay, Port Antonio, downtown Deso, halfway to when I said St. Andrew. The one which one in St. Mary there, so the one that in a Brownstone there, St. Anne's, Trelawney, yeah, Falmouth, Mobile, you know, Mobile already, you know, down over there, so, you know, in a Westmoreland down there, so, you know the whole of the town centre, you know, Black River down there, so in a St. Elizabeth, you know, Mandeville in a Manchester, you know, Maypen in a, you know, the whole of Spanish town in a St. Catherine, Maypen down in a Clarendon, you know, tell me which town centre this man did. He tell about road and pipe and St. Thomas, and him say don't take it, make political football. And him say my build a town, him not just building that, they are building town centre. Can you imagine the government now have no money, you know, for a repair road, but you have money for build a fucking town centre? Eh? You can just lie in yourself, some man, and fool, man. You building town centers. So you tell me, say, just get up and just take taxpayers' money where you have. Not in the hospital. And you just build a so where you building that where the town center there. So you have build road and then you build up market and supermarket and build everything with it, and then what? You have the money for build these things? You build in town center? You're saying you send town center bill boy, brother? Eh?
No, but you know, so them troops behind him, them supporters behind him, a clap and a ring bell, you know. So, you know, the people, I mean,
If you know this guy, see one query, I would exactly foot that. I would have want to name. When name again, the one day where I'm going like Lance, I'm always a talk. When name Robert Hill. When name Robert, when name something like that Hill.
You today with NCB, man.
Hill, that one name Hill.
Something like that Hill, man.
Hill, something Robert had my youth there, Kentucky. Yeah, Hill, in here, something like that Hill. Yes,
yeah,
Hill.
man.
See?
Yep.
Yes. You see that guy building the town center? Auburn Hill. Yeah, Auburn. You see that guy build in the town center, boy, yeah?
No, look at the one of them around there.
And him say it, and then when you point it out, no, that's a this is a joke. You can't, let me tell you this. My ears, no trick me, when you talk something. I mean, like when them put it down, when I can't put it on replay, you know? Yes. And show him, but you know, say you mislead people. You know. Eh? Ladies, and then the people them take this, them not seem do nothing, you know. Him say, yes, I'm the best prime minister, what him do? You can't tell me what him do.
But here, him talk about don't take certain things as political football. But every time him talk about the 18 and a half years, that's a political football, you know.
But I build up the country. I build up Mother Jamaica. You couldn't survive without 18 and a half years right now. And it's sure.
Who don't know better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See me I say, no Black Widow, let me tell you something, man. No Black Widow, no owners can shut. Me not even talk about them things. Me talk about this and hold them accountable. So me not even, you see me I say? Yeah, no call them, no Black Widow, and then no call them, no give them free publicity. Move that one, that's a free publicity, brother.
Like a peripheral people.
Me just dump that, that's a free publicity. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And peripheral people in our account, man.
Yes, we don't give free publicity run us, so not do that. That we don't listen. We don't talk about nothing where can, you have no influence pan ground where can call 4 little people that's you know, and say we don't have no time for the foolishness run on. We deal with government. Yes, we don't say foolishness. Yes. You see? But this is Andrew only, I say they're not just building roads. In building town and imperialize it.
We are building town centers that can become the economic center of activity.
That can turn the town centers in a bill. You can't pay for one.
Our Prime Minister David, a Wakanda type of thing, our Prime Minister David.
A Wakanda some dream. Remember, the budget, him tell us say, the country can run and that's the budget we get from you. And the budget, it will not permit him to build town centers.
Right.
It don't permit him to where my do because they tap most of the money, you know. And that's a real life. Yeah. See? So we are working from the budget. So we might talk about bullshit, right? Yes. You see? It not permit him to do what I say. All right. The amount of promises we go around and do, the budget don't permit him to do these things. One cycle budget cannot. It come like you say you pay on the debt, or you pay how much money out of this pan the debt, right? The budget to him have left, it not permit him, or if you build town centers.
But brethren, when him say that thing, him a pander to the people, when the election season come and full up in the bus, we have a bus load of people, we are going to country at the political meeting, you know, and a ring bell, you know. And them people, them a try to track, you know, we don't know better, you know.
Yes.
So in other words, him can't tell you no foolishness, him can't tell me no rubbish. But him can fantasize to the people who don't know. We have blow boobles then and a ring bell and a pack up and bus and a go political party. And then people them I really speak to. And then people you need to teach them and educate them.
The man dangerous better.
Yeah, man. And then people, man. You know, since in the private sector and PM, man, when they talk, they're not challenging. They make him go on to.
No, because it is. Remember them I sell coke. Remember, alright. So let me show them something on them phone now. If you are carrying so much coke in the country, 80 million US, $12 billion with a B. Right? You are carrying so much coke, and then yes, remember them carry more than that at the bus. Come see man sell yacht and sell all kind of things, and you wonder where the money gone. Yes, them can't pay certain little things, you know. Where the money gone, where it pay. Me a man forget lock up and on, nobody not get mack up, catch his bully leave and gone. We're not stupid. But when you see somebody, alright, you come from ghetto, you know the whole ghetto. Them money, no care man at about us, they don't have them money. When you 18 million US, remember you know, move it from US, 70 million, 12 billion with a B. Remember most of them man are not billionaire, them you tell us them boy them do them little job in and billion. I not talk them have 100 million or 200 million, I talk $1 billion. When you get 12 billion worth of jobs, finding a one place, it leaded to them, the big boys them. You don't need to question it. When I shoot the white boy, them saying go shoot him because DA have him couple years ago with too much money and him vote let them go. Come and work with them so them kill him. You notice? Yeah, the Prime Minister and nobody, you could have killed a big boy where him full of things. Him rich. But I know yeah, I feel plaza, you know, but them kill him. And him have more. Him have hotel and them thing that you know. And then kill him. And I know, you know, none of the big boy them come and say something, but I tell you.
None of them.
Silent. The silence alone is deafening. It's loud.
Hey,
you know, you're the Prime Minister condemn him and nobody are the National Security Minister. Well on there. Well on same like how them shoot. Well on my brother. Same like how them shoot Evans. And take away the thing from him. And I tell them, because you didn't hear me, I tell them, so them, you know, are them.
Yeah.
I hear Christie come and say, talk to the Prime Minister, talk to the government. No, when they got trouble, Titan, Pantan.
Yeah, man.
Pantan, they couldn't know, say, yeah, Google Gaga tell catch his bully. And them not do nothing. And I, Pantan, wrote to the Prime Minister, copy it, CC it to the National Security Minister. You notice I know they're not coming around and going out their mouth and Big Mama not say, yeah, that's why the man get shot it wrong. Them silence deafening again. Same like how them kill the white man. Just, look now, you can just watch a sequence of events and you watch how them move and you know when them involved in a crimes and what them do. Them involved in a court. You know, them silence deafening.
Yo, I know me want to know borrow money from. I know me want to know the Prime Minister come by borrow. The Prime Minister come to borrow money from SSL, you know, because SSL is not a lending agency, you know, it's an investment company.
Good.
You know?
Plus, them are PM. I remember in first business where him say have with him little son them as director. I think them too young for you put them as director. And
right.
And then it never have a one bank account, people. You could have run a legit business, legitimate business, and you don't have a bank account, I have nothing. You just buy like me, I go into them, I buy the thing in my name. I buy it in a shell company name. And like where Malawi Fort, she's a net one, she just go get where, you know. I better them not talk, them are a liar. She got talk, say, in a Jamaican, they start us how it's still now. If you have a limited company, a shell company, you have to treat the shell company as a person. Different from me and me own it. You know, you must move the veil. The corporate veil. Figure look who own it. If you allow that, that means that them, the government and the big boys are hide things under. The shell companies them. Them just use the address and them have holding. Can you imagine a man have holding company? But the Prime Minister get the money if you have holding company and hold over $200 million in a one company. Holding company, you wind up one and then put it in this, transfer it and then have it. So I them hide things from the IC, you know. Yeah, at the veil where them go peel back and what am I doing, you know, them peel it back and them see. So them say, yeah man, we can hide. That means that him alone do it, the rest of them do it.
Right.
Them give the idea. And the Colonel Charles do it too, you know, that remember the company in 1982 when them mash up the bank and do all of this. 82, him capture the land.
Right.
$1,000. Then 94, him put in data. The two of them were in a parliament now. Yeah. Sniffy, He put Stiffy and him daughter Michelle. They put the two of them as director. Stiffy was like 16, can't be a director, he under 18. But you put him under that, and then the other day, them go pay back some back tax for it. We see, we have it. Yeah. Yeah, man.
When you have a government with no integrity, is a hell, the people are going to perish, you know.
Yes.
Because they must suck out all of the taxpayers' lifeblood, you know, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, so it's serious.
Yes.
Man, tell you, man, if you're a leader, you have to have integrity, man. And
Yeah,
once
man.
that, the people are going to suffer, man.
Because them not have none, and them are criminal.
Yeah,
You understand? Them not have none, and them are when we say criminal, real criminal. You understand? That's why I can't stop play this. I mean, I stop play it. Remember just play it again, yes, sir, now. That is me have show me I play some serious thing. Remember got money. See? The road where I'm talking about Bill St. Thomas, it's not good. And I tell about fiber optic cable. I talk to people who deal with that. The eagle there everywhere, you know. No fiber optic cable in the road. And I saw it run like about in a them. You know, run like that. Yeah, so it depends on the post, but they're not activated and yes. So me know about the whole thing at run. You know, and me see probably come tell lie. And I know so me know about the microwave system and the old one them I use the police. Where I said the first time it never connected. And the old one them still use. Them have one out of Harborview, you know, I can't tell the Harborview station, but the copy never finished program up properly and everything. You see? Yeah. So them can't tell me nothing. The eagle, the right side of them, me are telling you this. Them can't trick me. Because, you know, me like information. I have a lot of information, you know. If me drop it, then run like thief, but, you know, you can't drop it because it's too risky to drop. You don't want to point out nobody. If you drop it, might have point out smarty. So what you do, you go around it. We have some information from them, but remember when the eagle there, you know, and them point out a man and say, well, are you this or a woman? I say this. You don't do that. Yeah. You understand? Everybody keeps safe from it.
You can't really blow the cover.
No, so now something I drop it and run like thief, man. Me never ask them. I'm full of thing, you know. That's how I challenge them. Me not the tabloid. Full of me the side of them, you know. Play this.
Given up your law-abiding lifestyle to pursue a life of crime. You've just made your first big score, perhaps from selling drugs, taking a bribe, or other corrupt acts. You can't just spend it or deposit it in your bank account without attracting attention from authorities. That pesky money trail might serve as evidence of the crime you committed, so you need to get that dirty money clean. There are 3 steps to any money laundering scheme. First up, placement, where funds are moved from direct association with the crime. Then, layering, or disguising the money trail to foil any authorities. And finally, integration, where the funds are once again available to spend without worry of being caught.
I'm going to stop this and say something to you. So, Andrew, when it's work some honest money and have some things him don't know because I declare it to the people, them, I mean this. But I'm just open this, although you think should I in a blind trust. And then you couldn't open no account in a pandemic. When every place are locked down and you can't go outside, but you busy moving all this money. That alone, what are these name red flag? Now, when we see the word of this, I go on in front of what Andrew do. What you call these things? You gotta look at money laundering. Look on this.
So, what are your options? One option is forming a shell company. It's fairly easy, and there are plenty of law firms who can help. It should take them only a bit longer than signing up for a new email address. Launderers may turn to historic tax havens like Switzerland, or places where you can set up anonymous shell companies like the Cayman Islands or the US states of Delaware and Nevada. Once a shell company is set up, make up some fake transactions for goods or services that you pay for with your dirty money. Suddenly, that dirty money looks legitimate. It also helps to find people in banking who don't care if you're a shady client. After the fall of the Soviet Union, launderers sought out weak spots throughout Europe where oversight was poor. Billions have been funneled through banks in Cyprus, Malta, and the Baltic nations of Estonia and Latvia. If you prefer to use the stock market, you can try a technique called mirror trading. In this method, you use your money to purchase shares, and then you sell shares worth the same amount somewhere abroad. The trades functionally cancel each other out, but you've successfully turned your rubles into clean euros. A similar method is a back-to-back deal, where, say, a Russian takes out a loan in one country, say Austria, that's guaranteed by a deposit of dirty money back home in Russia. She then defaults on the loan, the bank in Austria seizes the Russian deposit, but she still ends up with the proceeds of the loan.
You know, when them set default on the loan, you know, say, in a say administration, you know why them default on for the loan them too? I clean some money with them robbing out of the system, you know. Yes. Them do the same thing, man. And then do what them do and default on something and do all kind of things and then go on this and them still get bailed out, some of them. Yeah.
No strings attached. Or maybe you like to visit casinos. Another method of money laundering is mixing dirty money in with clean. Cash businesses like restaurants and casinos are particularly attractive to launderers. A common scheme is to buy a bunch of casino chips, make a few small wagers, then cash everything else out as winnings. Or finally, there's smurfing. Though you won't need anything blue to get your green. With this one, you hire a bunch of associates called smurfs to individually deposit.
Actually, they don't need them green already. They don't need nothing. You don't need blue, forget green.
Deposit small chunks of the large haul you're trying to cleanse in different accounts. Though you won't need anything blue to get your green. With this one, you hire a bunch of associates called smurfs to individually deposit small chunks of the large haul you're trying to cleanse in different accounts in different places. Beware, US Bank to get your green. With this one, you hire a bunch of associates. Restaurants and casinos are particularly attractive to launderers. A common scheme is to buy a bunch of casino chips, make a few small wagers, then cash everything else out as winnings. Or finally, there's smurfing. Though you won't need anything blue to get your green. With this one, you hire a bunch of associates called smurfs to individually deposit small chunks of the large haul you're trying to cleanse in different accounts in different places. Beware, US banks are required to report any transaction over $10,000, so you might need to find a lot of smurfs. So you can see, there's lots of ways to launder money. Unfortunately,
yeah, we some have to play it more often down. Yeah, but when I start with money laundering, and the whole of this fit the description that Andrew only signed 28 bank account. And in business, them when I have no employee, and you couldn't employ people in a pandemic as a prime minister when you lock up people. That don't make no sense. Right? So you never have no employee in a film business, none. So you have no supervisor, no this, no worker, no pay slip. I just him now and him are the shareholder and then around how much hundred and millions in a some account. No workforce. In workforce a ghost. I the first never see this. In a pandemic when the whole place shut down. Film company are run by Duppy. No workforce. Them invisible. Eh? You see it, brother?
How you mean, man? Of course, that obvious, man. That is so patently obvious. That's not funny. That's clear as day, man.
But still a knock it. No workforce. And then you want the judge now to say, you want the court to say, hear this now. They run for people at the veil, you know, and remember, you know, they run out of one like the IC, the sub IC not do nothing wrong. Them not have no payroll. Them not have no staff. And your business, them not have no staff, no payroll. But around 400 million dollar between them, and then the rest of the I don't know this. I have a holding thing. A poor man a holding thing. Can't believe this. No staff, no payroll.
I'm just move them big money from one account to the other. What's the point? You know, do not with the money. You just move it from account to account.
Yes. No, that name money laundering. That's why I show you they move money. All money laundering, and that they do. Move on things, yes.
You say you can't move the money to in another account because the money is some type of.
Yeah.
And you see that going to investment. You could say, okay, but it just a move back and forth. No, brother.
You can keep the money moving for clean it, you know. You understand? So you keep the money moving for clean it. Alright, so Grace Kennedy have them account. What them do? Them build up 28 account and then move the money back and forth.
Right.
Yeah? I'm gonna enjoy you see I do this, man. Them you know, them minions. With them foolishness. See? This is the start.
They can't hold me nobody, man.
And they can't come tell me about no Finsac. Because I beat them with that too, you know. Because them rob and mash up the place of the 80s. And the meltdown, but the 18 and a half years, it rescued Jamaica and it show you more. We don't have the internet, we don't have the thing now, and it make the founder rich because the PJ make the founder rich now. I want the business up. Seem like Monday.
Them can't go around well thinking Jamaicans, man. As a matter of fact, they need to play the Prime Minister when I tell about keep government to account and every well thinking Jamaican what we are to do.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. We can't fool no well thinking Jamaican. And I him tell you to do it.
So we have to play at the same time, because you said
Well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in concert.
yes.
You understand? I him say, yeah, so when we well thinking Jamaica execute what him ask us to do. Why not cry like a little cry baby? You understand?
So no, but we are well thinking Jamaicans, so we are willing to account, because we know.
Yeah, but you might cry,
We don't busy with him. We don't busy with him. We just play what we are playing and go through. And can't trick all our people them like this no more. You can't tell us 18 and a half years no more. You can't tell me not like this by holding. You understand?
Of course, we are well thinking Jamaicans, man. You can't fool them up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna play this. Yeah, you have to baby tired of him. Hear this.
That our continued economic recovery is dependent on our people. The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits. We know that our continued economic recovery is dependent on our people. The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits.
Alright, so people, you see when them say the government I got through ways to increase the benefit, it was a blatant lie. When we play the school kids them down in a dust up to the year, you hear him say, him make sure him have no funds to pay one or nothing. So this when him come and I say him a look ways, it was a lie. He said it was a lie, sir. Eh?
That's obvious, man. Yes, man.
No, him say him never have no money for to pay them or pay nobody are fixing the road and no hospital or nothing. Because he won't go pay down the debt. That alone, the man did not do with more money pay down debt. To JLP, him say it and not me. And we see it happen. Yeah. You understand? Where's Garrett? Your foot back. Yeah? You understand? He say, and he might look ways to make you alright, but it was a lie. This is why I'm lying. I tell him, say, we have the thing.
We know that our continued economic recovery is dependent on our people. The government is actively pursuing ways to increase workers' benefits.
No man, this bad man. Eh? No man, me know any Vickers and Patrice, but you see, we have to play him and remind the people of this guy. Him come and line himself with hard working taxpayers thing and kickbacks and everything. Him no born with gold spoon in his mouth. Yeah? Him born and go many years in a one room and then he turn a 2 room. Him forgot same many years and it mean many. Yeah? Many mean many, right? Enough years.
Yeah, I'm tell you when perfect, though, imperfect public speaking, you know. That imperfect, you know. Public speaking and to convince people.
But hear this. Imperfect, alright. So him was Monday and him feel say imperfect, but him perfect the lies. Yeah. Remember, you know, everything that come to it for the too bad. So when I talk to you, when I talk to you, brother, him talk to you, yes, and so boo, and then by just if you want to hear something else all the time, you know, so like just make him stay from yes and just move him for like 10 minutes and carry him up there, so him say something completely totally different. So him a convince himself now. Uncle, he that alone him can convince you know. So don't people and things when I read their study and read.
You don't blow the vuvuzela and I ring the bell
Yes.
every time it start.
Yeah, but you see, cause one alright, what them do now? When they get the money, them not really listen to him now, you know. What them do? Not my word same way. But them do. Should they get them pay them have a bell? One ring the bell, you are what you do is alright. So most of the time when them go here, so instead of them listen to policies and things and the lies, like one ring the bell, you are ring the bell too because you want to make the load nice, you like him to do something. But remember, we are like here where I'm saying, and they were look on them like, so why you ring the bell for? You follow. Because them the state are ring it, you know. So you ring it and answer them back and feed. And it's like, yeah, because you know, you where I'm saying, like you as a chop. Like the last time them play about a bingo. I said, yeah, man, and the best, you know. So them get the money for pay and them want gamble, them want more.
Man.
Yes, so them want, them want win them one another. So if you get a 2 grand, a man want a 2 grand. Me couldn't gamble in a pay.
But brother, one thing
my brother, them and them does. Yeah?
One thing you know to be true, my brother. If they had won the local government election and then be confident, would have general election.
Long time, like from the same month, that was the plan. You understand? That was the plan. Because
when them test it and realize, no, sir.
Yeah.
Them are delayed and the longer they delay, the worse it is for them.
Yes. Because I remember saying,
They tell more lie.
And they make more promise, brother. Listen, the man make promise from when, you know, and them continue promise. When you ask a man about the eye, Jamaica eye, I remember me talk to people when they put it up and do everything, you know. No go say, no, the man say, when who walk to Jamaica eye, it's all over the place. Me have it. No go so then you somebody come and say, well, we need to go do this, I need to do this. What the man do?
They hold on there. Them have Jamaica eye and them shot a man in front of Jamaica house. We have Jamaica eye. And Jamaica eye, you know, pick that up.
Yeah, I police orders when you get the shot. Then, yes. Rob the man shot them.
On Jamaica eye when them pick up.
But that was lying to again. Him said they in every town centre and everything. You know, your own is up about urban centre, the economic. So if the can you imagine you build an urban centre and that be the economic development. A centre mass. So you don't know, you just build an urban centre and it solves the problem. What's an urban centre? What's an urban centre? Oh, you pay taxes in there. You pay taxes downtown too. And you pay taxes in there because the tax officer are in there. The court downtown too. Court they have for a tree too. The court officer are there. NCB, they are all over the place. Well again, and some other place, maybe my dad's papa and them things that are there. That will be an economic center for and to grow the country. Man are sick in the head, you know. I'll be a shit him talk, you know. Be a bullshit. And to create the one of the job them up there.
But yeah, the joke, what you know.
Come on. Yes.
One thing I know, you know, if the country has to grow, then we have to go start to produce and export.
Thank you, sir.
Agriculture, we have to manufacture.
That, brother, we can grow way out of it, you know. We have the land. I hate the laptop. Remember that my wife go pay for yam. Mama auntie go pay for yam just now, you know. Hate the laptop. Remember I have food meat, you know.
Yeah.
Hate the laptop for yam.
Yes. So
you understand?
If we could concentrate on production in agriculture and manufacturing, can you imagine? You think car center can benefit Jamaica?
Be up on the line, you know. Talk you want to talk? Yeah? Oh, TK, no, me up on my life, TK. Me up on my life. Me have a car back. Yeah? Yeah, man, me up on my life. Big up the people, them still. Yeah? Voila. Talk and big up the people, them fast, and then me get my car back.
Oh man, you don't know, you know, in the 90s, boss, General TK, when I take back talk, you don't know, so big up all of the people, I don't know, see, from them time till now, see, manners and respect, you don't know, one love, see, big up my brethren, you don't know.
All right, TK. Yeah, man, me up on the line. Let me do my car back. Yeah? Yeah, man. You see me, I look, I see blessing come up, but me never say, TK, me think that's my car I want. I want to know General TK, where my dirt man do. When the bank fi come to the general, I mean, never did that, you. You remember, your bank fi come to the dirt, man, I mean, yeah. General take care that, yeah. Same? Yeah, man. Dirt man, Papa son, brother, where them did kill, eh? You don't know that tune there, no? General T, yeah, for that tune, too. Yeah, man, from them time, you know, Yeah. So I some music, I can't talk to, but me see blessing come up. Me never see him name, so I think I somebody want to go up on the line, And then I hear him, Yeah. See it a blessing come up on my phone. Yes. The next number I use, Yes, man. Yeah, man. I'm a brother them, But not talk to him, but if we do some musical thing from yesterday when talk to me, some dub and some sitting. But me never know sign just call me the cowboy. You know them with the brother?
Yeah, man.
Me, because me think as somebody want to go up on the line, me see blessing come up. Me never see him name, so the next number I use call me. That's a TK. Yes. We done, we going back in the music again. So you saw me have to bounce it, now for run off on the line too. You saw me have to bounce it.
Yeah.
You have to do this,
Yeah,
but you
man.
have to do that and do this.
But you need to tell the people and say the country has to involve in a production, agriculture, grow something, make something, produce something, and that we can export and earn foreign exchange. Other than that, the government will tell you foolishness because just borrow.
Brother, let me tell you, agriculture right now, we could agree with it, and the pre-last thing that done. Hey, me want done them thing, I done it, because my people, them hungry, Me are in a country, and me see it good to plant a tree, because I export things, and I encourage it, but I encourage all my sidewalk and thing when me build, I make sure plant some mango tree along the way, And I plant ackee and breadfruit, No man can hungry enough to go up there to film. No, serious. Even one in every district or some of me think you have one or two. That means you can't say your own and people don't only just watch on the tree. Because we don't have no one thing to, But if a man didn't even say I'm hungry, you can have roast a breadfruit and have some ackee, you have some, you have some, you eat greens, brother. Callaloo and them things, they're good for your man. Healthy. So, me always have, me like build me little garden still, and I like them thing there. But I watch how more born at town. I go at town. I like my thing them, See?
If we not produce.
But me say $8 for yam. Them now get for that down in the Trelawny. How much money that? $8 for yam for £1. Them now get that. Can you imagine you have export that we could have said it? We could have buy. I know some I do some of that too. We can just buy it and sell it back cheaper to what people them will eat the food too. Instead of selling for $8, we sell it for $5 a pound. So you get a bigger money for what you get, and then we still sell it, and you make back something this, and then you balance by the thing, and then you dry it in by the ton. So you sell and turn over, and then start buying some Jamaican. Because Jamaican food sell, most of the food them, some of them are not think Jamaican food, They just put the Jamaican thing on it, Some of them food that come from some other country, them pumpkin and everything selling, brother. Everything selling. Yeah, because we eat the food, our food.
It looks like they're talking about the Jamaican soil, that whatever we produce tastes better and tastes different.
Yeah, because them people use so much singing of them things, so you want a Jamaican thing. So them just label it as Jamaican and it's sell. So we have said the government should do that and work with the farmers. Remember when they want to get a 3,000 acre land to leach it, and the man at bullshit, but his size and this and that, no. Because if him get 3,000 acre land, brother, and that the government do look on some boy who have money already instead they encourage the farmers. If you give them even if you say one, you never give them an acre, but even if you say you give them an acre, 1 acre each, a 3,000 farmer and them family that. So them that just set up them thing, give them for $1. So say them have for a farm, if you not farm it well. So man them are farm it. So if you want all right, so you want a 500 acre banana. Right? Remember you 3,000 acre, you want 500 acre banana. A thousand farmer plant half acre them land with banana, and you get a matter of fact, you get even more. Because remember you not plant 1 acre each of 500, 1,000 and then farm you get the 500 acre, If you want 500 acre yam, we sell so much. 1,000 of them out of that plant yam. Plus, them have that just half acre, plus them have half acre, we can plant other things too, and cash crop. So nobody now for thief, nobody nothing. You see me, brother? Yes. And then the government, what the government I don't know, them that have the house, them that same like you have the thing, so them have sell it, them may export it, we buy it. So the farmer can come and flood it, or you set up with them and flood it. When they grow and like it a glut. So them you know, so a fresh produce come up every week. You understand? Every other day. Because it itself better. And we can say like Caribbean and yes, because we eat 3,000, 6 million a week. Yo, brother, we eat food, you know.
It's not only that, Lonesome. What you're saying was already proven and tested by Michael Mann.
Of course.
Remember the land lease program?
Yes.
I remember AMC.
So we are export it now. So we can feed what people are export and stop import them. Because them import tomato and all of them things there, you know. Irish to stop import. All of these things are waste of money.
We can grow onion and tomato and Irish potato, brother.
That take too much of the US, too much Jamaican for buy the US to import all these things in the country. If Grace Kennedy and them think they want to do something for Jamaica.
You know why they're in a problem now. You know why they're in a problem because the remittance are shrinking up. The remittance are shrinking.
That is it. But go shut it down. Shut it down
and so when the remittance shrink, the private sector face a better reality because we have to produce, man, and export, man.
It can't be a service, man. It can't be a service. The country run by a service. You got service. You have the service hospitality and service. So you know the hotel and you know I just pay a service. You know you then say go spend 2 better you half of this half of this. No production. No money now make half of no.
No, I just the foreign investors them. The foreign investors them make the money off of the hotel industry.
Yeah.
Workers them still a suffer, you know. Although them work at hotel and we earn foreign exchange, them still a suffer.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Why them not pay the workers in a foreign exchange?
See, no. So they make it. So it's like it's a slavery thing. And a matter of fact, when people pick up for the government, where you see hotel, any hotel, me drive, stop at any hotel, but see them build no fence round where you were in the place. You go and rent your hotel, see me, them not ask if you're a local or you're a foreigner. Them can't do that. You drive anywhere, you stop and rent a hotel, from them have it, them rent you. So, you know, in a Jamaica thing now, the Jamaican, them can't go to the beach. Security guard there. Yeah. Them stop you where you go, me I go to the beach, you can't come in, move.
Yeah, man, them security run you, man.
Oh, that work. Eh?
It's not supposed to work. It's not supposed to work for man.
People them can't work, but you know, you don't mix up with these people, and then they might keep you from pedophile. Well, kind of for them a pedophile and all kind of things. But money for coming. All these things will stop, brother. You understand?
Enough things wrong, Rasta.
It's wrong. They need to stop. I'm not chatting with them people there. You understand? Anyway, me I run in the car, wrap up and me have some be a music, be a sitting here doing, man. So I may forget my time, so I come beat sometime.
Not to town hall later. No town hall later.
Well, I'm not even now, but I come with town hall fully loaded. Now at soon election time, it name full town hall fully loaded. So I can say I can meet that. I can meet that later or something. But my going to do my work. Yeah, people, not say nothing else. People. Later, you know, because my friend got me have nothing for do. Yeah, we have town hall fully loaded. Yeah, and it's a town hall with a difference too, you know, because we want, you know, chat to them politicians and tap some sitting and fully loaded. See? All right. So you so I could do what I do now. Clear up some sitting now. Yes, man. Yeah. Later. I'm out.
We in lump sum, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber day.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the jammer. lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical filter. Put up any rhythm, deal with some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.